Welcome to the Monday on Spaces, girls. How are you, Seb?
Happy birthday to you, girl. Happy belated birthday to you, girl. Happy birthday, dear Tuco. Sorry, I was a bit late, man.
Thank you,
Happy
bro.
birthday for the 5th of December, Tuco, girl.
Yeah, thank you, bro. How are you?
Hey, girl. Yeah, man. I'm so good. Happy birthday, man. How was your birthday, mate?
Oh, it was cool. It was like tiring. I didn't drink alcohol for like 1 year and a half and drink a little bit, so the tumor was difficult, but okay, girl.
Say la vie, girl.
C'est la vie, girl.
Yeah, man.
And you,
It
bro, how are you?
hits you, that alcohol, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, you need to take habit of it. It's difficult, but it was cool. I had everything at the same time. I was like watching the live in Miami, and like people were waiting for me at the birthday party, and I couldn't move of the live, so I arrived late, but it's okay, girl. And you, bro,
Epic,
how are you?
yeah. Oh man, I'm so good. I'm so good. Yeah, I tuned in as well it was amazing, man. It was amazing. I can see you guys in here from the live event. Come on up if you feel called to. But
Oh yeah, join. How are
as
you,
Corey,
him?
I can see here him. How you going, man?
What's up, guys? It's going great. I'm feeling a lot better. I was sick these past 3 days. That doesn't mean I wasn't inactive. I don't think I know the meaning of that word, unfortunately. But the fucking past 3 days have been rough. Now I'm finally, my voice is sounding a little better. And I am thankfully feeling a lot better. I appreciate all the Aeons who were giving me well wishes. But yeah, it's all going great. I'm here at home working on some school stuff while I watch United v Wolves just to have some background noise. I got some food along the way. I just went to the gym. Life is good. I cannot complain. It was your birthday, Tuco, by the way, December 5th, I heard. How
Yeah,
old are
yeah,
you?
yeah. Thank you, bro.
Oh, happy birthday, man. What year did you turn?
He's 69.
Oh, wow. Look, there we go. That's
33, like the Christs.
I love that. There we go. That's beautiful. A very happy birthday to you. May many more
Thank
come
you,
along
bro.
your way.
Thank you very much, bro. Bro, it was, yeah, yeah. I was like crazy, like I was euphoric watching the live of Miami. I was like a little child of 6.9 years watching this, like laughing in the commentary section. It was very funny, in fact, in the commentary.
I know, like Southern Fried keeping us waiting. The tease, the
Yeah.
tease.
And there was Slow too. He made he's here if you want to join. T Dog, guys, if you want to come in. And yes, Slow was making a space between the slot in the panel. So it was a really good idea too. We had some fun, girls.
Yeah, what a cool I just like a piece of history, right?
Oh yeah.
A piece of like absolute history. Like I was just it's like gobsmacked. Not gobsmacked. That's the wrong word, but just obviously not surprised at all. But just incredible. All the Eons who showed up and were able to make it to Miami. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad place to make it to. You know, the heat and the sun. It doesn't sound like it doesn't it doesn't sound like the worst hardship. It sounds amazing. It sounds like a really clever venue or a really clever location to go to at this time of the year. So I hope everyone got suntans. Slow, what's up, man?
Yeah, so I we have pressure from French Aeon now to do the European one, Seb.
Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, I think France has to be where we do it, man. I kind of feel like I
Yep.
feel like because of the uh the impact of French Eons, we're gonna have to, I think, do like I mean, I think we have to hit like Paris.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it. But I feel like that's the most central European location.
I swear I will take the train, not the car this time.
Yeah.
How are you, Slow?
Good, good, good. How are you guys? Love you guys.
Love you, girl.
Love you,
Love you,
girl.
girls. So good, so good to hear your voices.
Yeah, same. How are you, Slow? Everything good?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Things are good. Things are good. I've been, It's been really cool since the Miami conference. I've been transcribing uh, Polymetrics lecture that he gave,
Oh, yeah.
and so it's been kind of cool because at this point, I've probably read and listened to it like 5 or 6 or 7 times. Um, and it's cool because it's like every time I do it, it still feels profound, and it's like I'm just kind of digesting how incredible his lecture was. So, and and I finished transcribing it and I sent it to him, and he said he wanted to try to add some more thoughts to it and whatnot. Um, so I'm hoping before long he'll publish an article um, out of it so that we can distribute because it's really 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 good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Polymetric is a master. His Hegel article, which was like probably 8 months ago or 7 or 9. I'm still looking at it like every 2 weeks, probably rereading it. It's like a masterpiece.
Yeah, is that the Hegelian revolution one?
Exactly.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They're incredible.
Yeah. Polymetrics is really, really interesting guy, and his view of psychology, I think he's learning and making a thesis.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was yeah unbelievable. And all the show was really cool. Sorry, Slow, I had to move to my birthday. I couldn't say you goodbye on the live because people were pressuring me. I had to go. I was fucking late.
you,
Sorry.
you were only like 2 hours late to your own birthday party.
Yeah, but it was too cool. The live was too cool.
The live stream was amazing.
You had too
Yeah.
much fun.
That
Yeah.
like the like polymetrics, like brain as well. I think is so good, like referenceable. I really like how just when there are super clever eons, I can just like direct people to them, and just be like, look at that guy, listen to, kind of like, because I think a lot of people get like super like hyper intellectual in on online spaces, but there's always a bigger fish,
Oh,
right? And we got the biggest fishes here. Like you just put like Murad on, and who's going to come up with bigger stats? Like and polymetric is so cool to have them, just to have this Eon in the community, because then we just get to reference, and we're just like not like trying to top trump someone, but just like you can say big things. We've also got big words. I
yeah.
think for me anyway, I find that like super cool that there's so many different aspects, and these awesome.
The thing to onboard maximum people is like to have both retarded and very clever sides in SPX, which is
Definitely,
which is very cool.
definitely. Nick, hey man, Nick's just on his way to a dentist appointment, so this might be the last time we hear Nick speak between now and Miami. Come on up, man, if you can.
Yeah, come on, guys, if you want to jump in.
Amazing work by Nick. I loved that video of him with the megaphone. Nick is one of the greats, if I just say so myself.
Yes.
Really, Nick, you gotta change that name because really you're more than it's not even try to stop Nick. You gotta be like must stop Murat, unstoppable. I mean, I am in awe. I'm in shock and awe by the amount of effort this man puts in. This is a Giga Chat if I've ever seen one.
Nick, Nick, Nick,
Nick.
Nick, Nick, Nick. And the push-ups as well.
Oh yeah, with the
love that.
Mexican Aeon, 1% Aeon.
I keep wanting to call 1% Eon C's just because that was his
Oh
first
yeah,
name.
exactly.
So I'm
Eon
always
C's.
like, yeah, C's. C's. You guys were crushing it.
I don't know why Nick cannot go.
It's at 3 p.m. here in the U.S. He might. Oh, he's here. Nick.
Is the app working? All right, yeah. No, my dentist appointment's over. I'm on the way back. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, it wasn't letting me
Loud and
accept.
clear.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
loud.
letting me accept the invite.
Hey girl.
Yeah, that video, the megaphone was fun. Like, I was helping set up the event and all that good stuff, and then 1% Aeon's like, dude, I got the megaphone, bro. If you want to start chilling, I was like, do I? Of course I want to fucking chill. So right as I picked up the megaphone, I just started chilling like crazy. We were handing out the flyers on the street and everything like that, but I was just screaming on the megaphone. I was like, man, I'm gonna get all these people like onboarded. It was so fun.
Epic,
And
man.
I was at this club with Sidewalk 6900 until like fucking 9 in the morning. The main DJ set played at 8. I didn't understand how it was possible that a club stayed open until 8 a.m. It was literally open until the next day. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I've never bought my last round of drinks at 7:49 a.m. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe that I'm buying these 2 Corona Lights or 2 Corona Extras at like 5 in the morning or whatever. It was insane. I mean, the DJ set was crazy. We did a little bit of
6
that.
stamina, Nick. That's a long time, man.
Yeah, I was there
Was that-
for like
That
8 hours, like from 1 a.m. to 9
Bro.
a.m. I Ubered back. The sun was rising. I was like, shit, I got to go catch my flight in like 2 or 3 hours. Gorilla Abe drove me to the airport.
That's a workout,
so I'm
man.
grateful for him. We hung out for a little bit before he took me to the airport. And I was like, dude, what the fuck happened last night? Like, I was literally like me and Taylor just fucking, we were at the club for so long. Like, these random people we've never met before, showing them SPX. Like, this one guy, I got him to write it on his phone. I took a little video of that. We were like handing out, like, I got so much shit not on video, but it's whatever. And like giving them like the stickers, the SPX shield card. Like, we had so many of these things printed. I was wearing the chain the entire night. Like, I was like, God, I can't. Finally got the chain from Aeon One. I didn't have to buy one. He had like a bunch that he brought with him. I was like, thank God, I've been looking for this. I was like, where do you get these things, dude? I've been looking on the internet for it forever. He's like, I make them, bro. I was like, oh, that's why. Couldn't get one. I couldn't get my hands on one. I was like, I need an Aeon chain, so now I can rock that when I go out.
He made like 69 for the event, right?
Yeah, he had a lot for us to go around. He had enough for like everyone.
Unreal.
Oh, it was so awesome. Like
Did you have the glasses on, Nick? I think I saw you with the glasses on at
I
one
was
point.
wearing the glasses for a little bit of time. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I got more
It's
videos
probably
with them, but I used them a couple times. Yeah.
It's probably a bit of a distraction, right? If you're not normally wearing glasses, just to have them on the whole time.
Yeah, it's a little distracting, but like you got to click.
Where'd you go, Nick?
Oh.
Nick. The dentist got him. Pulled him back.
Oh yeah. The 500 took Nick. Make him back.
No. Nick. Yeah, it like you guys are gonna have the sickest memories. There was a video that 1% Eon was filming, and it was him going into, and he's like, oh, they're back there. I see some Aeons. And I was like, man, it must be such a trip to like finally see each other in real life just after all that time. Like,
I just got back on my Wi-Fi. I think I should be good now.
Oh, can hear you.
just saying, man, was it a trip like to see everyone in real life, like to see
it
their
was
faces
so
after?
weird. Like I fucking know you. Like it felt so cool seeing 1% in real life. Like seeing, oh my god, like seeing all the new Aeons, like the Aeons that I've seen on talked to on Spaces, and I finally saw them in real life. Like I knew what a lot of them looked like, I guess already, but not really like all of them. Like some of them, I was like, oh yeah, what's your handle? Like I never had seen the Aeons like face docs. They
Well, yeah,
finally got to see some Aeons like face to face that I'd never like met. They all knew me though, of course. They're like, yeah, you're Nick, we know you.
I mean, you saw Batprol there, right? That was a surprise.
Huh? What do you mean? I didn't see that.
No,
next, next to Drippy, she was on the DJ set.
we were laughing in the comments of the live
Bapper wasn't
that it was
there.
Bad Pro.
That's what you think, Nick.
I saw Aeon Girl though, and I never seen her face before because I'd seen Spacey and Taylor. They had like a girls only panel. I had my own little ass panel too. My IRL panel. I wish Seb was there with me.
No, yeah.
Seb would have been able to tell some
Mate,
funny ass stories. Probably.
future ambitions, man. Well done for doing that, mate. What an incredible experience. I haven't seen the whole thing. I had to check out in and out, but I'm gonna go back and watch the live stream because Southern Frieds saved it like an absolute chattiest of chads.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, I had to watch the end of it too. Mm,
We need to like archive it as well. Like, what's it's your website's really good, Mike. Your 6900 is bigger than
oh, thank
500.
you.
Yeah, mate. I've been putting that on everything. Maybe I don't know if it would it go on. Would it be a good fit on your website?
Okay.
Or maybe Ready Steady Goes.
Oh yeah, I.
We need to like archive it somewhere so it's like forever
Oh yeah,
forever backlogged. I'm sure we'll never
we
lose
need
it, but
to put it this event on the timeline with T Dog at first, and yeah, after yeah, maybe on the archive when I done it, I used what slow Ready Steady Go did on his previous website. So I use this content and add in consultation with Baprol and ID Hazards things on the archive. But yeah, definitely, it's good to have like a trace of this event, like the 1001. It's really cool.
yeah, like what was the art Basil like kind of experience as well, Nick? Like what was why was that for you, man? That looks kind of like interesting. I saw like clips of you guys from
Well,
the day
they
before,
all
night
got there the
before.
day before. My flight got delayed, so I never got to go to Art Basel. We had our own little like,
Oh man, that
yeah,
sucks.
we had a like art event, kind of like we had a bunch of Aeon coded art everywhere. So like I have a bunch of pictures of it. I'll probably post them at one point. I got to take a frame home that says it's like an Aeon girl, and it says the more you fight it, the more we win. We have all these like Aeon memes that we like had framed. It was so cool. It was like the kindness here is such a euphoric place, and all these like different like frames.
Yeah, I saw some of those, man. This was sick.
Yeah,
Like mementos forever.
yeah, it was awesome. We had a bunch of
The vibe
digital
looks so
frames like playing mimetic videos. We had some random people from the street come by and check it out.
bro. Spacey's like globe was
Yeah, that
incredible.
was cool.
Did she make that by herself?
Yeah, we basically got
That
this
was unreal.
inflatable, big inflatable ball thing, and we just put lights all over it and shit, and it was fun.
Yeah, mate, that was so visually cool, man. Like, imagine like how trippy that would be. Like those people that just walked past and just like came into
Yeah.
the
They were like, "What
experience.
is
They'd be
going
like,
on here?" We're like, "No, we're with SPX6900." Me and 1% were outside for like so long. Like when everyone was setting up and like we were kind of getting ready to start the event, we were just like chilling outside, telling people, "Yo, we're with SPX. Like, come check out our event." He was handing flyers to everyone. I was just going megaphone crazy.
bro, Nick, you remind me of a promoter so much, man. Like I can see, I don't know if promoters in the States are the same as here, but like before for like nightclubs, like I could see you doing that 100%, man. Like you hit the gym and then you're just out for the rest of the night, being like, yo guys, come and join the Cognosphere. I mean, you do that anyway. You're basically like the perfect promoter, but way more big time, man. Do you guys have promoters over there? Like bar promoters?
Oh,
Maybe it's
do
just
we?
Yeah,
Especially
they
for
have those
oh my
downtown.
god.
Just tell me him because I feel like you
Dog, America,
you can't just.
America is the land of promoters at clubs. If people being like in their mid 40s and 50s still hanging out at the club trying to get you to buy a drink special or shit like that. Like I'm telling you right now, Miami is the one place where you'll see some dude who is the ugliest motherfucker you've ever seen in the life in flesh. The thing is though, he can get you inside the club. He can get you a table. He can get you to skip the line, and those lines are long and annoying.
Oh my god, the line was so long. It
See,
sucked.
see, see. I'm not making it up. I'm
We were
not
like,
making it
they
up.
were like, "Oh, you guys are waiting to get into the club?" Yeah, the line starts over there. They pointed across the street. I was like, "Bro, the line was across the street."
Damn.
All it takes is giving the bouncer or the promoter a head like one time, and you're gonna skip that line. You know, it's hey. Not everyone can do it, but that's what America's all about. Those who want to do what most people won't do. You know, that's the land of the free, home of the brave, right there for you, baby.
Holy yeah, I should have imagined that whatever we've got, you guys have got like on steroids. Way bigger, way bigger. I mean, yeah, ours are way more humble, I suppose. Like they get busy, but then it's usually just the girls they let in. Like you can get in if you queue, and then you pay, and then maybe you still can't get in.
I think for us, it's like
Like yeah,
women and athletes. That sort of shit.
yeah, yes, yeah, 100%, 100%. That's it. That's exclusively for that amount, and then you get like the regular guys at the end, just like dripping in. Like, oh yeah, I guess you can come in. Well, you get to be the ethical promoter, Nick.
Would you abuse your power, Nick? Would you be ethical? The world wants to know. He's thinking about
Yeah,
it.
I'd be mostly ethical, but maybe I'd abuse a little bit of power.
Well, I mean,
Just joking. Wait, I gotta open up my fucking VPN for work right now. What the hell? Open up, click the symbol on the. Dude, I don't know how to connect to the VPN. I should be like, yo, I couldn't connect to the VPN. I'm sorry. I tried to log in again.
oh, have you started your new job, mate?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've been about a month. Dude, I gotta tell you, oh my god. It's located in the system tray. Click the. Oh, you're telling me it's this shit? Dude, I have
I
this
like
shit. I
watching
had this shit
us
open, my
live
boy.
this process. It's really engaging. Thank you.
So
so I clicked the left
I'm like,
button.
wait, do I click?
What's
Wait, I
this
click
thing
once
here?
open, enter that and click connect. Oh, okay. So I have to enter this shit, like, bro.
This is like my
It just said
grandma
average demo. Bro, like,
on Facebook.
nah, bro, like this shit is stupid as fuck. I think it actually
oh, what are you
yeah.
using? Nord?
So now I had to read these stupid
NordVPN?
paper instructions. So basically, I started this job and I am like at a different. I'm at a different company from like basically like the people at this Christmas party, right? I was at but the night before. So like the reason why I didn't go actually early was to like Art Basel was because I actually had this Christmas party on Thursday night, and then I was like, I might as well just go work and then leave early from work and then go like take my flight after. So I booked the flight for like after work hours, and then I had this Christmas party on Thursday night, and long story short, I saw this girl that I hadn't seen since like sophomore year of college. It's been like, or I've seen her like recently, maybe because she lives in my state, but like I hadn't seen her really and connected with her in a while. And I was like, oh my God, like what the fuck are you doing here? Because she was like with another company that was like at this Christmas party. There was like more than one company because we all kind of work under the same umbrella. And I talked to her for a good amount of time, kind of hit it off again. I was like, damn, like I remember when we were in accounting class together in like sophomore junior year, like we had all these classes together. And I was like, damn, bro, like I was so excited to see this girl. Now I'm gonna ask her on a date, honestly, because I tried to ask her like sophomore year, and like I don't think I ever ended up like fully asking her out. But I need to get on that. I was pretty excited to see her.
Seize the day,
Yeah, I
Nick.
was like, whoa, finally saw the girl of my dreams, kind of thing.
Did she want you when she was a sophomore?
Yeah, she did, bro. She came over to my house to study him, and get this, like I basically was like talking to her. We were sitting on my bed. She was like, "Do you care if I spend the night?" I was like, "Oh, sure, spend the night." And then I tried to like make a move and kiss her, and then she was like, Nick, I don't really know you like that yet." And I was like, "Oh, this girl's like she played hard to get." So then in the morning, she made my bed while I was in the bathroom, and then she drove me to my first class. So I think she kind of has some weird fucking. She has some
Hmm.
mystical ways about her, I guess.
I'm not sure about this one,
I'm not
Nick.
sure. I'm not sure
I
about that, bro. Like, what? Why would
yes,
she do that?
I want your wife to love you and be like, I need this man inside of me right now. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. I
that's what
know.
we're looking for. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like, what's her deal though? Like, why? But why would she do that? That's my question. Like,
But to be fair, though, you did meet in accounting, and 6900 is bigger than
right.
500. So maybe you just need to like, maybe that's the line that kind of like breaks everything open. Maybe she just like her shoulders drop and she's just like, oh, Nick, thank goodness, because I.
You know, I might,
She's so hot, man.
I might actually have an answer to this question.
I
I
think
remember when,
she's beautiful. Like, I love her personality. I like everything about her.
Tell her,
I know. I
man.
know. That's the
It's
one thing
just
I've never told her
point
how I
blank
feel
tell her,
yet. Like,
Nick.
she doesn't know how I feel yet. I think like, if she hears like truly how I feel, she'll be like, dude, Nick.
Nah, man. You know what? Honestly, I always think like point blank is just the best thing because it sounds like you're that guy anyway, Nick. You're that guy. You just say like, there's nothing. It's nothing. All those things are like lovely things to say. Any girl hears that. If she likes you, she's going to be so flattered. If she doesn't, then it doesn't matter what you say.
I
So I
forget,
reckon, mate, if that's your
You're right.
truth,
You're right.
I agree with the sentiment of there is no point in wasting time. There is no point in plotting because if you want an explanation for example, why she came over to your place, slept over, but then was hesitant to like kiss you or
But
anything,
like I
it's
just met her kind of like that week or something, so I bet she didn't want to just like hook up
here's the
right
thing:
there.
you don't want to make theories in your head. And let me tell you a story
Yeah,
about
true. But
when I was.
I just like probably was too forward with her. Like some
That's the thing.
girls don't like
Don't
that.
don't do that. Like, don't speculate about what you did wrong, what you did right. I
And
promise
it
you.
definitely fucked up, bro.
No,
I was
no,
trying to get with her. I was
Nick,
like,
Nick,
bro,
Nick, Nick,
dude,
listen
I
to
do
me.
that all the time. And I was like,
Nick,
fuck.
oh my God, Nick, you did nothing wrong. Let me tell you a story.
All right.
Maybe it will illuminate maybe what I think happened. When I was 18, the first girl that I actually ended up dating for a while, the first time we met was at a party, and I was with a friend. And rather than myself, my friend asked her to dance. She said no. I didn't say anything. I was mad because of some other bitch. And in any case, when I hooked up with her later, she actually brought that moment back up, and she was like, "I was actually very mad that you didn't ask me to dance that night." And I was like, "Oh, you wanted to dance with me?" And she was like, "No, I wanted to say no to you." And I was like, whoa, what do you mean? And I didn't know this before, but this is such an interesting phenomenon. Some girls will only want to know if they can get you in a position where they can say, he likes me, or he wants to kiss me. So don't think about what you did wrong, because Zay put it perfectly. If a girl likes you and you say the most direct thing ever, she will be flattered. She will love it. She'll be like, I need this man right now. If you, conversely, say it to a girl who doesn't like you, you could read her the gospel. You could say, I cured cancer. She still won't like you. That's just unfortunately how it works. So don't beat yourself up. Don't think about what you did wrong or did right. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing right. It is all about the person. So I'm fully with Zay on this. If you like the chick, go for it. See what happens, and you'll have your answer immediately, depending on how she reacts. Because I promise you, you think about it this way. I've heard a lot of girls say in the past, "I wouldn't go on a coffee date." Would they say they wouldn't go on a coffee date with Glenn Powell or any other attractive male celebrity? Probably not. They'd say, "Yeah, fuck, I'd love coffee from Glenn Powell." Why? Because it's Glenn Powell. So if it's about the man and not about the situation, then you weren't in the wrong at all. In fact, it was just that you were the incorrect person for this individual.
Damn him, preach. Yeah, man, you're right.
We're gonna need live updates now, Nick. Every single step.
What's this fucking account called? Dude, I'm getting like, I just logged in. I got like 30 emails, but like they don't even matter. It's awesome. You know what I mean? Like some emails are just like, oh, that's not for me. It's just like a dumb fucking like confirmation or something. So, so I can just sit here and do nothing and talk to my hands, like a demon.
That's I want that at work as well. Like I've got so I always have to look like busy, and but there are times when I just want to like plug in a bit. Like the 24-hour spaces was so good because some days I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares? I mean, people care, but you know, I can abuse the power a little bit, and it's really nice to be able to check in. I would actually love to have a bit more freedom, just check in a bit more through the day and listen to stuff.
You know what I find so funny is like I listened to that one video, like one of those like videos Murad made on his new like little YouTube spree of videos, and he's like, man, honestly, like most people's jobs now are just like meaningless as hell. Like if you're working an office job, like it's like you're just moving numbers around on the screen from one place to another. I was like, that's so true. You're literally doing nothing but moving numbers around, and like it's supposed to mean something, but it really doesn't mean shit. You know?
Yeah, they're just like distraction jobs, aren't
Yeah.
they? Like keeping you from. Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of that, there's I think this is like super SPX6900 coded. There's has anyone here seen or listened to the telepathy tapes?
Do this already? Oh yeah, let's go.
The thing you
Well,
shared?
it's yeah.
No,
Did you see
I
it,
didn't
Tugla?
see it. Sorry. I need to watch it.
It's a no, no. It's not a watch thing. It's just So the telepathy tapes is basically this series of podcasts, and they're talking about telepathy, and they're from like the only ones I've listened to. I believe they're all, perhaps not all exclusively, non-verbal people. So a lot of people like autistic, on the spectrum, and they don't speak, but they're able to communicate telepathically. And so they've just got all this awesome like sort of research of and these accounts and these like case studies and these real people and the people who can sort of mediate for them sometimes.
Oh,
Um, and it's called the telepathy tapes, and it's like if you're into that stuff, then I mean, Eon Girl, I think would love this right now if she's not aware of it. But it's really, really just cool, powerful stuff, and a lot of it is like basically from episode 10, season 1, um, the the non-verbal telepaths who were on the episode do a Sunday thing free, and you can literally just go in, and it's just like a sort of energetic resonance I don't know what to call it. My partner just invited me yesterday, and it was so good. And I really recommend anyone who's into sort of energetics at all to check it out, because they're a really lovely bunch. And you know, there was mostly no talking. It was sort of like an energy meditation. But I just thought it was. I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it's very much like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks, Mike. There you go. Yeah, it's super special. They're really sweet people, and it's literally, I don't know why they just run it for free. Um, but I thought, as we're of like vibrational energy, it was
I
yeah.
have to
Anyway,
create a Facebook. I never had one, so that's why I couldn't
oh,
watch. Yeah, it's for conviction. I
I'll send you I'll send you the link if you're ever interested
okay.
on a Sunday. But you should join everyone here. By the way, also join the Facebook group, the Eon Facebook group. So it's you can just make up. You don't need to use your Facebook page. Just make up a new Facebook page if you don't want to dox yourself in that way. It's a pretty small group of people, and it's not necessarily anything like prominent, but it's just another, you know, Eon
Yeah,
thing. So I would encourage everyone just to make like a dud account if you don't want to use your real one, and get yourself on Facebook in the
I
group.
will create one and join you, bro.
To go. I'll send. Let me send the. I'll send you the link,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Let me get it
thanks.
now.
It will be the first time I have a Facebook account. Never had one before because of conviction. I don't like Zuckerberg. Sorry, no PvP. No PvP, but I don't like him.
Yeah,
I like
that's
him, but
anti
I
500.
don't
It's
like
not
Mark
PvP.
Zuckerberg.
No, that's one of the commandments. The only enemy being tradfi. I mean, they are literally in the Mag 7.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I read the commandments. I don't know if you guys saw. I think it was on, like, there was a video maybe of me with the megaphone, and I said part of my speech or my spiel kind of, but 1% went live on TikTok, and then like he propped his phone up on a tripod, and on the street I read the entire list of the 10 SPX commandments, and I went into detail on each of them. It was so fun. It's
Sounds
so
good.
fun.
Sounds good.
I was like, this is the most important commandment, other than peaceful life over greed. Okay, other than persist forever and plog. I think the only enemy being tradfi is like one of the most important. That's just one of my favorites. I just like saying that. They're all very important, honestly.
100%.
It remembers me the commentary section on the live from Art Basel from Thousand. It was so funny. Like we we had a bad quality of the streaming, and everyone was saying it's an ionified live. It is so it's so funny. I just watched the Southern Free Chat video on YouTube, and there is like commentary like this. It was so fucking funny. Is there someone here? I'm alone.
Oh, sorry, man. I was just posting the. I don't know how to put it on the main bit. I put it in the comments section.
Oh yeah.
The Facebook. So it's there, and it's actually it's just going up steadily. So now it's like 202 people, and I tell you who's really good with it actually is Daniel Elson or
Mm-hmm.
Danielson. He was at he was at the thing with you, Nick. Daniel Scott. He's got many
Yeah, yeah.
names.
We just called him Dan, I think.
Yeah, like it's so confusing because he's got different like I didn't know I was talking to the same person on different platforms. But he seems like a real nice guy. Like, and he's doing quite a lot on the Facebook. And again, it's just like a background sort of thing because obviously we're going for more prominence on other platforms like Reddit, but it just helps the numbers. It is rising like pretty steadily. And something I've been doing is just putting like B-roll stuff on there. So if there's something that I think is too dumb to put on like Twitter or Reddit, I just stick it on Facebook because it's kind of funny to have something that isn't on every other platform. just an idea.
That's good. You can keep Facebook casual. Like Facebook and Instagram can be kind of like funny casual stuff.
Yeah, because some people will just vibe with Facebook. Like I don't know who, but I know that
Boomer.
it's a thing, isn't it? Yeah, people
Older people.
people like it, and it's kind of different, and as long as we're covering all platforms, I think we're pretty good. I don't think there's any platform we're not on. Hey, Saucy.
Hey, Sophie.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Aeons?
How are you, bro?
Chilling. I'm good, guys. How are you guys feeling today?
Nice, nice. Euphoric.
Yeah, I just want hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I just wanted to add, Sebs. I've been on Facebook too, brother. Yeah, man.
Yes, man.
Um,
Good on you, mate. Like it's
yeah,
different, isn't it?
it is. I've just been reposting like Southern Fried Chad's like YouTube videos, and then you know, just pretty much any media, Murad's videos, all of that just on Facebook because it seems like it's kind of like a different crowd on there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
It's just like a different sort of pace as well, isn't it? Like
yeah,
it's wait, are you down as Michael Root?
yeah, that's me. It's my real name.
Oh man. Sorry, man. I don't want to dox you there.
It's all good.
That makes
It's
so
all
much
good.
sense.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, man.
It's my
Yeah.
real
Now
name.
that makes so much sense,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like
Yeah.
I need some presence on there, and you know, I just like to repost stuff on there.
No, man, you're awesome. You're doing great
Yeah,
on there, man.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you
Thank you.
for everything you're doing there.
Of course, of course.
Like it's such a I don't know. Eventually, like it's gonna take off like all these different
Right.
platforms, and
Mm-hmm.
especially like when there's a huge surge, I guess, in the market,
Mm-hmm.
there are gonna come like streams of people, and some people are gonna be super like passionate on Facebook, and I'm sure
Yeah.
there's like whole strategies because like Facebook groups, there's
Mm-hmm.
like I mean, I actually as I hear Gary V talking, are you familiar with Gary V, mate?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Have you seen like his stuff on like Gen A and or whatever I think it's Gen A. Like
I don't know
um
if I don't really
the
watch him like religiously or anything, but I don't know. I haven't heard that part yet.
well he talks about like people like meeting up and like the new generation returning to like meeting up IRL like we're doing in the Cognosphere more and more like
Mm-hmm.
obviously the Miami thing and
Yeah.
he talks about that being like the new after Gen Z, that will be the new generation. And so I think even
Yeah.
Morad like posted something similar to what Gary Vee says, like taking people for walks. And I
Mm-hmm.
think Facebook is pretty well poised to be like a sort of an easier place for people to do that. I can kind of see it having a resurgence with um, more niche sort of grouping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I know
Yeah.
XRP has always had like a big Facebook community, like sometimes on, the Facebook Reels or whatever, like, a random XRP video will show up, it'll have
Mm.
thousands of likes and whatnot. So, you know, um, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, it's also.
What do you think?
Sorry, go.
Sorry,
Go
Tugo,
ahead.
you go,
Sorry.
mate. No, I was just going to say, what do you think they did to make, obviously, apart from being one of the biggest cryptos in the entire space, but like, what do you
Right.
think XRP have done right for their
Yeah,
Facebook?
I don't know. I have no idea. They just they just went on and started posting. I don't know. I don't know how they did it, but I just, randomly I'll be going through Facebook Reels or whatever and I'll get a, XRP video. So I think they just kind of just started posting, like what we're starting to do. Um, and it
Yeah,
just kind of grew from there, I guess. I don't know.
they're pretty consistent. Like, they don't even have that many likes Oh no, no PvP, but
Right, yeah,
Uh,
2 co.
But there's like thousands of people on Facebook that don't have an X account or don't even have an Instagram account. You know what I mean? So if we can reach those people,
Yeah.
um, that would be cool. Like I didn't have an X. I mean,
That's
I
a
had an X account, but I never really went on it until SPX. Um,
that's a really good point, man.
you know what I mean?
So like, what you downloaded X just for SPX
Yeah, I mean, I had
or
one,
crypto?
um, but I never really used it until I started getting into SPX. Um,
yeah,
you know,
same for me.
I've had an Instagram account. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
same for me. I wasn't a social media guy before SPX. I barely had
Hmm.
to create an Instagram for music before, but that's the only thing I had.
Hmm.
I outside of SPX, I don't like social media. I'm like
Right.
a real cypherpunk, the old way. I don't like all this shit. No PvP, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it's very like ironical that we had to promote our ideas on social media that are on SP500. In fact, as you were saying, Nick, it's an ironic way uh, for us to fight the demon from internal stuff. And I wanted to maybe talk about something you brought up, like how you see the different generation. Like for me, I'm seeing like millennials are the last generation of the previous world, the the
Mm.
pre-AI era, probably we could say like that. We have the Gen Z after, which is like the transition generation, I guess, and the Gen A will be the first generation of the new society coming. I don't know what you
Mm.
think about that. I always think like this stuff. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I can get down with that. I mean, I'm a millennial. I'm about to turn 40 in a month, actually. Um, so right in the middle of a millennial, and yeah, I can resonate with that, 'cause I grew up, and I was born in '86, grew up in the '90s, like essentially before the internet until, I was in like middle school. I think everybody started to go online, and back then it was dial-up internet, super slow,
Yeah,
and we just had AOL.
yeah,
I miss those days, to be honest with you.
yeah. I just turned 33, so I'm a millennials too, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of the ancient society peaked in our generation. Murad's told the civilization peaked in 2006, which I probably agree with. Sometime
Yeah,
somewhere like there.
2005, 2006.
Yeah,
Definitely peaked. I
yeah,
was a couple years old. Didn't even
definitely,
get to live through the peak.
definitely. And yeah,
Hmm.
we
2006 was pretty dope. That was a pretty dope year.
yeah yeah all in
But it was
general, you know.
before all this, like the bad shit that he always highlights, like like when he's talking about the meaninglessness crisis and like the charts of the loneliness epidemic getting worse and like the
Yeah.
fertility rate going down,
Hmm.
like that. Those weren't existent really problems until like 2010, maybe 2012 at the most.
Smartphones,
Yeah.
dude. That was it. And when did the iPhone come out? 2009 or 10?
Yeah.
Um,
It's like the rapid
that I don't
acceleration
know.
kind of took hold. Like even 2018 wasn't
Yeah.
that bad of a year, I feel like,
Yeah, it's worse
in
and
terms of
worse.
like loneliness and stuff.
Yeah,
Like people still went to the mall and like socialized. Like nowadays, like that doesn't happen.
and yeah, that there's definitely times um for Gen A that will be like, I don't know how to say this, but more neutral on what is good for us and what is not. So they are not afraid to take traditional practice that we used to abandon, in our days, millennials and probably Gen Z too. Not by choice, but it it was over. It's like the past for us. Like I'm
Yeah.
I really think that we are an era, the same mood as people were just before internet, because we have the AI coming, and it's like the same. That's why there is this Y2K waves coming back. It's a little bit like this for us. Like we know something is coming technological, and it will be like changing the world, and we it's like ahead of us, like soon. And it was the same as people in beginning of 2K with internet coming. It was the beginning, but we know it
Yeah.
will change the world, and computer and mobile and this kind of stuff. So for me there is a lot of similarities between these days and 2K, beginning of 2K.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. My son is he was born in 2024. So I think he's like the last year of Gen Alpha. So all new
Oh yeah.
babies are Gen Beta actually.
Oh.
So, I'm curious, I'm not, I'm like
Well, good
what
thing he's
type
an
of
alpha, not a
world is
beta.
he? Yeah, yeah,
Imagine how
true,
many
true.
jokes the Gen Beta is gonna get
Yeah,
with
yeah.
with their
Yep.
hyper online. They're gonna be hyper online compared to alpha. Oh my god, I can't even imagine what their brain rot's gonna look like. Holy shit!
Oh, in fact,
Yeah.
it's in the name. I just figure out millennials, Gen Z. Gen Z is like the last generation of transition, and Gen A, the new. It's in the name,
Yeah.
in fact.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
So we're Zoomers. We're flipping the
Yeah.
stock market with high frequency.
yeah.
We're zooming fast to flip the stock market.
You are Gen Z, Nick? No.
Yeah, I'm Gen Z. I'm
Okay.
I'm smack dab in the middle of Gen Z.
Okay.
So I'm like a little bit older Gen Zer, I guess, because there's some kids that are like born in 2000. I think you can be born up to like 2007 or 2008 is like
Right.
one of the last years. So I'm like early 2000s. So like it's like 1990. I think it's like 96, 95 is like the first year of Gen Z. So like some of my cousins are like a little older Gen Zers.
Okay.
I'm like right in the middle. I got to see like BlackBerry phones when I was younger, and then like the
Yeah.
Nintendo Wii, and like I even played the Game Boy when I was really young. So I got to see the good side of the '90s.
That's
You
so
know, I
funny.
got to see the good.
I played the
Like I played
Game
the Game Boy
Boy.
and the GameCube,
Oh
and then
yeah.
like it turned into Nintendo DS and Nintendo Wii. So I'm like I'm that generation of Pokemon. I'm Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Platinum generation. You know,
Oh,
Hell
nice.
yeah. Hell yeah.
young but not too
Dude,
young.
I
You
had a
know,
BlackBerry.
Whoa.
I had a
Blackberries were like
BlackBerry back in
in.
the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like hail to be the one, right? The BlackBerry.
Uh,
It was like
Yeah.
the world ender of phones. It was so good, and then it just like had its
oh
downfall.
yeah. Killed by iPhone. But
Yeah. iPhone killed it.
yeah, definitely. I looked at the video of Steve Jobs talking about that when he released the first iPhone. Like the problem on the phone is like you have this whole keyboard here, and that's why he made the iPhone, tactile. So it was directly for BlackBerry that the iPhone came, and yeah, definitely, it's it's weird time these days outside of the cognisphere. It's like a lot of. I was talking about this with my parents. We are slowly changing society from pre-AI era to post-AI era, and this implies a lot of transformation, politics, social, cultural, and it's crazy because it seems like SPX is like the first things of the new world, So it's kind of feel like being early to something that's it's coming. I don't know what you think about.
Yep. 100.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Yeah, go on,
watch?
Saucy.
Yeah, well, did you guys watch Ebby's kind of dissertation on the sovereign individual? I don't know if you guys have read that or um,
Eh,
It's on my list,
or
but I
watched that.
think I watched his. I might have watched his video. Yeah,
yeah, me
I
too.
got to read that, man.
Yeah, I'm listening to it on audiobook. Um, but it's really interesting. I mean, the book was written in like the late 90s. Um, and it talks about what you're talking about, Tuco. Just essentially the change from, nation states um to what we're going into nowadays, which is the sovereign individual, essentially.
Yeah.
We're going to be a lot more like Bitcoin, for example. It essentially predicts Bitcoin in 1997. Um, and SPX is kind of the new Bitcoin. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. Go listen to Ebby's dissertation on it. I'm he can speak more intelligently than I can about it, and I'm only halfway through the book, so I'm still learning about it. But it's definitely a good read, and um, I think Ebby, he hosted a space about it too, and that was really good as well.
Mm.
Is it so he's made like a recording that we can, is it on his page we can find?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he had a space about it. I think it was recorded. And then he also made a
Uh,
video about it, and it was really
oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah, yeah,
I love that like prophetic stuff because there's so many things, right, that just like clues that are available to see, like and I guess it's probably like the writing is probably on the wall 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 for a lot of people, like like what's coming in the future. I guess maybe like historians and stuff are pretty good at seeing the cycles we go through, like you guys were talking about
yeah.
hitting the end of the Z to the A, Z to the A to the M. and they and they just make like cycles. I think that's so interesting. Like I'd love to check that out. It's kind of cool if you can kind of anticipate what's coming, then um you don't get like blindsided by things that I mean I'm sure the elites are they're they probably make it a priority to know what's coming up in the future. They don't they don't, I imagine, wait like the rest of us wait. They're probably better resource that they can have really clever people give them the most expedited information, and they're not always going to get it right. But I can imagine that it's not. I don't know if it's as complicated as sometimes we make it seem. Like I personally think it's probably pretty predictable. I don't know. I don't know if we're so unique. I don't know what it is. I don't know what our predictability is, but we feel like really. I don't know. Just we're so habitual the way we move through our life. I can't imagine we're that dynamic in terms of where we're going.
Yeah.
You know.
Um, the world is like becoming more and more individualized. Um, Nobody has the same algorithm in his. Um, Nobody's watching the same stuff. Like I was thinking when I was a child, there was like several TV chains, and everyone was watching the same stuff, and you could talk the tomorrow with your friends of what happened the day before. But
Yeah.
nowadays, everything is so personalized that nobody has the same stuff, and it's like isolating everyone in his own bubble. And it's
Yeah.
all all the problems that will come from this loneliness and this kind of stuff.
Do you know what though as well? Like the idea of being oh, I see very Hurdish has come in. Come on up, man. If you feel called to anyone who's here, by the way, feel free to
Come on,
jump on up
girls.
and join the conversation, change the conversation. But like, oh, I completely lost track. What I was going to say. Damn it, I've confused myself.
We were talking about.
What did you last say, Tuka? And then
I was
you said,
telling like nobody has the same
oh yeah,
algorithm. Everyone watching different stuff these days.
yeah. Like imagine if like being being like getting used to being alone. I also think is like a big challenge
Mm.
for a lot of people because I think loneliness only really stems. I think it's natural to feel lonely if you've been isolated, and at the same time, I think it's a skill to
Oh
be
yeah.
alone and to do that for a really really long time. And I think that we're also taught that um, we're also taught to be like distracted by other people. Like you should find somebody, you should find someone to love, and what are you doing if you don't find them by this time? And you should have
Oh yeah.
there's a lot of shoulds around how your life how your life needs to be, and what does that mean for you if you haven't been able to create those bonds with other people. And I think like one of the healthiest things that can be achieved is in our own like sort of um, quest is to figure out is to take long periods of time in solitude. I think that's oftentimes like a warrior's way, and I don't mean warriors in the aggressive warrior, but the warrior who's able to face the challenges of life. But I think like being able to embrace solitariness, whatever that word is, being able to embrace it. And I think loneliness is like a symptom of overstimulation, and rather than actually being alone, because I think alone is just fine personally, and I personally think that for everybody. But I think we're so I think the idea I think a lot of people as they become more solitary also have the opportunity to like instead of getting FOMO because they can't go out on a Friday night because they don't have any money, they could use that time to just go deeper inwards. And you can't do that with you can do that with other people. Actually, that's not true at all. You can completely do that with other people, but I think it's always the most important to do it with self. And I think that there's wherever time there's obstacle, there's an opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. And the big problem today is like you can try to be alone, but every day, every hour, every minute, you have a thing in your pocket telling you, "Hey, look how
Yeah.
good I am with all these people, the friends I have, all the," and like make you FOMO, in fact, that you're alone, your
Yeah.
life is boring, and this kind of stuff. That's the that's the problem of our society. Sorry, very hoodish. How are you, bro?
What's going?
Hey,
Hey, girl.
girl.
What's going on? How are
Hey,
you?
hoodish.
What's up, Hoodish? How's the moving going?
The moving's all done, but my voice is kind of shit because I have a cold, so it's kind of annoying.
Oh,
Um, I woke up with one. It got me, guys. It finally got me.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I got you sick through spaces. I know I'm in another continent, but I got you. You
you,
know, it spreads.
you are so contagious. Now I'm sick just from reading that you were sick. But but what Seb was saying, what Seb was saying was cool. So I think since like I only just tuned in for like 3 minutes, but since like the iPhone and like modern tech has happened, we've never been more disconnected from conversation, but never been more connected to just basic connection. And by that, like you're getting like reactions on things, and anything you post gets like, I guess, yeah, a reaction or a view. And I think for some people, they find a lot of validation in that. But really, the meat and potatoes is missing. Like, think about how many people you may have had a conversation with in the past that you no longer have a conversation with now because it's easier to just send them a message.
Yep. And the worst part is, and I think Tuco covered this earlier, where it's like, unfortunately, it's the FOMO, where you have something in your pocket, and even if you took, because for example, I've started to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I turned off Twitter notifications as well, but it's almost like my hand goes through with immediate. In fact, I'm purposely in the next like 3 minutes gonna step off just to like walk outside and not touch my phone for an hour or two. Because really, I think unless if you start forcing yourself to do that, it gets very, very, very hard to fight the urge to be like, oh, did something happen? I'm not even talking about SPX. I'm talking about everything. Like literally, you open Twitter and let's say you miss 48 hours. You will miss the Third World War. You will miss a 50,000 executive orders from the president. By the time you open the app again, America has been renamed. It's Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. now. And it's like, okay, shit, what did I miss? Everything. It's like that one day you missed at school where the dinosaurs came back, and you're like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have fucking called out sick today. But that's sort of the problem. Where in reality, it seems like everything is happening and nothing is happening. You're not missing anything. And Hoodish made a very good point. It feels like actual connection, but really we've lost the ability, a lot of people have, of going outside and just talking to people anymore. Everybody's high on their dab pen. Everybody has headphones on. Everybody has something going on in their back of their mind. It's just like in an age where you can connect so clearly, actual human connection has been lost.
Yeah, I'd say like very few people are present and everyone else is just distracted. Like you said, like how many people I walk past today in a minute when I go get my coffee, they're all going to be antisocial, going to have their headphones like in. I'll take mine out. I'll talk to the barista, I'll joke, but many won't. They just sit there, they wait, and they just get disconnected from reality. It's really sad. Like it's actually really sad. And like you said, 48 hours off social media and it seems like the world is burned down, but in reality, nothing changes, like at all.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of commentary, a lot of noise. In fact, our lives are full of noise these days, and I was shocked. I came back in France, and nobody's saying hello anymore in real life, and it's like it's beginning like this, Nobody's watching each other. Nobody just say a fucking hello, just hello to each other, and the conversation will begin. And you don't have the hello, you don't have the conversation. So it's like the more we can talk and the more we can connect, the less we connect. It's like paradoxal.
Yeah.
That,
Go for it, my bad.
no, I, mean, I was just gonna say like
Oh no,
it
not you, Seb.
gets.
Sorry.
Sorry, Tuka. Let me.
No, go ahead. Joking.
Pardon. it's it becomes. I always think it's the overwhelm in the city. Like it is. Like in the countryside here, people will. Not even just in the countryside, man. Like Carlos Adams is here. If you just, I mean, tell me different, Carlos, if you feel cool to talk. But if you just go up to the north of the country, people will talk to you way more, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, people in the south just," and but then again, I haven't been up north for a bit, but it's definitely worse here in the city. It's definitely an overwhelm of people. And it'd be interesting to see what it's like in like real rural areas. My goodness, saying that word. It'd be really interesting to see what it's like in really rural areas to see because inevitably they're going to have the same um, social media stuff, and I wonder if that like affects the countryside and their ability to say hello and stuff like. Um, that would be interesting to know. If there's anyone here from like kind of more rural area, less less urban. Everyone's an urban fox.
I
I
grew
wouldn't
up.
say
Nick, I know you are.
I grew up.
I
Sorry,
wouldn't
mate.
say
Go on,
rural,
Hooders.
but my hometown's really small. The area I'm from, and it's definitely a little bit more like that, I guess. Like the smaller the town, really, like the more people kind of know each other. But it's really like saying hi to an old friend or like someone that you used to work with or something like that, because there's just such a small amount of people. Everyone goes to the same like coffee shop. Everyone goes to everyone goes to the same restaurants. Everyone goes to the same kind of bar. Now I live near a city, but
Yeah, definitely. The problem is big cities. Like, I don't think we are made to. I watched something like this. Like, we are not um, created as we are to be in more like 10, 20 people tribe. And in fact, in the past, it was like that. a lot of little tribes of people, and after the city came and all the craziness is in big cities, in fact, when you look at it. Like when I was in Portugal, I was in a small town. As you said, Nick, everyone was knowing each other because they are. The thing to know people is to do, see, and be like the other. As I was saying for the algorithm stuff, like everyone was watching the same TV show, the same TV chains before, and it's the same reasoning for everything. Like everyone has a very different life, even if you in the same geographic location, which is a very big problem in big cities, particularly. Sorry.
You're good. I do want to say I'm stepping off so I can go for that little walk. Thank you for hosting, Tuco. I'll talk to Hoodish in the background now that he's all moved in to see when we'll do spaces this week. But stay tuned for that. I just
Yeah.
uploaded a new episode of Super Mario Sunshine on my page if anyone wants to check it out. But more importantly than that, keep on persisting forever. As simple as that. Hoodish, I hope you feel better. I had roughly around 72 hours of roughness. Today's much more favorable. I still sound a little bit sick because I am a little bit sick, but the fourth day is the best day. So hopefully it's the same for you where you kick that in the bucket pretty soon. But in the case, have a lovely rest of your afternoon. I gotta touch some grass or touch some snow in my
Yeah,
case. So uh,
nice one, him. It's good to speak to you,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you very much.
Get that grass,
Ninja
brother.
Satanic.
Later, him.
Be well, bro.
Ilya. Ilya, the main man.
Hey girls!
What's up, brother?
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
girl.
How you doing?
Come on, man. The hostess with the mostest. You were awesome, brother. Well done, man.
Oh, thank you so
Yeah.
much. That was fun. That was fun. Actually, yeah, I've seen a lot of comments, reactions from you both guys, Mike and Seb. Also, I wanted to thank you and shout out to your role in this because I was thinking, and I mean, your role is also huge in this for sure. Because if you not pushed constantly uh, the last year that going KRL is fine, is good, easy, important, and docs your face, it's not a pain, not a big deal, and so on. So if you like kind of didn't motivate Aeons to do this, I wouldn't expect that we would have like this huge success and kind of really good participation number, especially considering still tough marking conditions. And I know kind of many Aeons are close to broke or like don't have much money kind of right to afford the trip, but still we did that.
You did, man. You did a great job, and I guess it's all accumulative, right? We're all like one big
Yeah,
organism,
sure.
and you guys just took took the beast to a new level. Just what was the highlight for you, man?
Yeah, I mean of the event or
Yeah. What was the what was the kind of shining moment for you, if you could pinpoint it to one? Such a thing is such a big event.
sure. No, I mean I made one of what that I was full conviction before, right? But I mean with somehow uh, due to this event, kind of the conviction actually doubled or close to this, right? So it's in the kind of capacity is increasing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
But
out
yeah, I mean,
Ilya for the work. I wanted to shout
thank
out
you
to
guys.
you because you put a lot of work with Grill Ape and the boys. So thank you very much for your work, bro. We love you, girl.
Wow, girls. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Thank you, Ilya.
And no, I mean definitely the confirmation that all this real and I mean I for sure I'm expected something like this to happen and some like some close atmosphere vibe there, right? But yeah, I mean, when it's just happening, and when you see the actual people and all, yeah, especially people you haven't seen before at all, because I think majority of those seance, if you've seen like in picture or like videos, they weren't doxed before necessarily, or yeah, or just occasionally, right? And yeah, I mean, it's just really cool feeling. Uh, Talking
Bro,
to them and like coordinating, actually functioning as like one organism. And yeah, I mean, I like not super experienced in organizing, but still kind of have already some good experience in like organizing various stuff or like maybe events or something like this, right? And I mean, and this one was super easy to do because again, I highlighted it before because so huge support and yeah, and just like people united by one mission and um, uh, united by one goal to make this event fantastic. And yeah, it'll just you often like even like don't need to ask some things, right? So they could like naturally feel what they should do, how better do some stuff, and so on. So that's amazing for sure.
Do you know what I noticed was in your words there earlier as well, as you said you didn't think your conviction could be more,
Yeah,
but it is, and
yeah,
I I think like it just hit me like, yeah, you went to that event and obviously organizing it as well, but you kind of can't go back from that. I think like things like that are such cool buy-ins as well for like you don't go all the way to Miami to hang out with like your online friends to become real life friends
yeah,
and half-heart it like that's in, and I think that's the power of these IRL things, like you guys all came together and you just showed that you were like you were in it,
yeah.
and I love that, man. So thank you for making that journey, man, and organizing that, and everyone that
Sure,
Nick as well, everyone that
really my pleasure, guys, and happy to do this for sure. And kind of already like at once started thinking like what's next, how we can like raise the bar further and what organize further. And already yeah, I'm actually thinking about already chatted a bit in comments about doing in my place here in Austin. So there is one huge famous event, um, SPX6900. I even don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I think it's yes, a slow. Yeah, slow understand what I mean. But yeah, that's a pretty weird name. But it's just yes, south
yeah,
by south. So anyway, so this is event is actually kind of close in many sense to our puzzle. How I feel it's actually cool combination of like tech and art, like tech, art, crypto, some between them, and like music, right? And yeah, it's also kind of showing some uniqueness of Austin, as I feel, and also kind of in many sense kind of close to SPX. Uh, yeah, and so it would happen in spring. So I think I would do maybe even like we can start discussing this. Uh, Actually, don't also kind of don't matter like how many people could afford like could fly here. I know there are a few folks in Texas. It would be easier for them definitely to do this. But yeah, I think it can be next great thing to do. But also, I was actually thinking about like not only a conference, but even do um, like not like Burning Man, but something like closer like to maybe music festival, or can combine also kind of in one day of like lecture panels, and next day it was just like music festival party, something like this. Even if we can do this like outside, um, we can check us during those days. There are a lot of various parties also going on, so yeah, we can talk to Drippy also. If maybe I'm sure he has some friends. So yeah, maybe we could join some of these parties and just kind of combine these parties or something like this.
Do you know that like the idea of a warehouse? I remember Hector actually had an idea that was kind of similar uh, to speaking to that promoter idea, Nick. Like having like doing like a day of like promoting
Mhm.
and trying to assemble as many people as possible. And imagine imagine doing that for like just what you're talking about there earlier, like having a warehouse and just doing like a solid week of just shilling, but just like promoting, literally just going
Yeah.
out onto the street and just promoting, or wherever, just promoting for like um, hours a day, just being like,
Hmm.
come to this event, and then literally, yeah, like having a warehouse and having like a big stage in a I don't know, in a whatever location. I don't really know locations, but like um and then just trying to get as many people in as
Yeah.
possible. I think that could be really
Yeah.
really like
Because
feasible,
yeah,
man.
if,
With
if if we could do like some prepare some real kind of really good music, and like the DJ sets, and like some good drinks or whatever, also Aeon elixirs and so on, and actually promote as much as possible. And I think people would come for sure, if we do this for free, or yeah, or just kind of low cost something, right? But yeah, I think it could be really cool.
You had me at drinks, Ilya. Yeah, that sounds fun. I'm joking. No, that sounds awesome. Huge Aeon like party warehouse. It would be crazy.
I'm down for a SPX rave, like a full week
Yeah,
raving
yeah.
SPX.
No, we were discussing like SPX Rave like for like maybe a year already. Time to time, I've seen like some comments, some people asking like when we do, yeah, and we have some we have some DJs for sure. Um, yeah, I think it could be really cool. And again, not only for Aeons, but as Sep told, promote and as much as possible like literally like during days, and just prepare better for this, because I even don't know if kind of our invites that we did now on Art Basel, if some of them like worked, if like those like whom we invited, like, and we didn't like, and like we first time met, if some of those people came to our event, like sure. But yeah, we just have to prepare better, and I think it could be sick party.
Yeah, I mean it's the first one, and it worked out fantastically well. So it's probably everything's gonna be easier now. I mean, even like that it can be done puts. I'm just having loads of ideas. You're talking earlier just about where that could go. Um, and there's actually a venue here in pretty central London that looks, I think, would be pretty affordable to hire out. I saw it with Arlanki, and we were just chilling there one day, and it's like a really cool little outdoor space, and it's got these it's called the Yurts Cafe, so it's got like some covering bits, but it would require a sunny day. But the vibes would be so good, like barbecue, drinks, and that's just one idea of a venue. But it's I think like the sky's the limit because it could be really. I could literally promote for 5 days, I would take a week off work and just promote for 5 days and just do like I'd hit the streets so hardcore and do like 5 hours of just handing out leaflets. So at least European wise, Tuka, we have to do it, mate. We're gonna do
Can
it.
we rent Big Ben?
Yes.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, what is? I said yes, not no.
I was talking with French Aeon about that in the French group. We were discussing about European meetup, and I said we need to make a space with European Aeon, English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Portuguese, and everything. So we can discuss and choose what is the best option, and together we will find a good idea, I guess. Because in the French group we already have like crazy idea, but probably together we will have other idea, like renting a castle and baptize people in the river. I don't know. But yeah, probably we'll have like better ideas together.
Yeah, we should do it. Let's not delay, man. Why don't we do? I mean, is it if we did like a spaces in December? It's probably best to do it sooner rather than later before it gets too
Oh
Christmassy.
yeah, we
Um,
are the 8th. Yeah, within the week or something like that, we can do stuff.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the 13th.
I will create a group, I think, on X with European Aeon.
European Aeons.
Yeah, you have the American, we have the European group.
Yeah, yeah, guys.
Yeah, yeah, something like that to organize ourselves. And
Get yeah, we'll search the far reaches of Europe.
but I think we need to do something different from American, like I don't know how you say, but something more natural with nature at the center of it or something like that. I had this idea and this vision from long time because we're talking about that since quite a time with Seb. No, but I don't know, something like that, more peaceful life over grid, this kind of stuff. I don't know. It could be cool to find an idea like that, but the problem is to chill to people if it's far away from city. Yeah, whatever. We need to manage something.
Yeah, if it's too like, if it's too, yeah, if it's too
Yeah,
remote, it will put
yeah.
people off because it will be affordable, but it will be yeah, just the distance and
We we, we can
it probably has.
privatize the
Huh?
London Bridge. It's easy.
Yeah, we could, right? If we just put up a protest, occupy,
Okay,
occupy SPX sixty nine
occupy the
hundred,
bridge.
occupy the bridge. Yeah, like yeah, it would have to be something like pretty easy for people to get to, so there's not too much fuss for
Yeah.
journey, and then and also probably low investment.
Mm.
Like again, just like the US eons, I think as long as we get people somewhere,
Yeah.
we've we've got people together. Like I know that in the UK because we've met up, like we like we have a connection now, and now we've got it. It's really nice. Like we've got like a cool crew. Have to do something for December actually, UK eons, but I think all we have to do is take the first step, and it doesn't have to be the most lavish or fancy thing. It can just be the
Yeah.
thing, and it will go from there. I think I think that's the buy-in, right? Once we've all done it
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking it would be funny, like everyone having a different accent, talking English. It would be like so funny with everyone.
Oh, I thought you. Whoa, my Tuco, we're all going to speak French.
Oh,
Please,
I don't talk too
please.
much French, but that's okay.
Please have some respect, man. Yeah, didn't you know we all speak French in Europe?
French is crazy difficult. My God, if you had to learn French, it's like difficult.
You think? I don't think so. Well, I don't speak French,
Yeah,
so I.
no, it's French is like known for being a very difficult language to learn.
Yeah, I think
Je...
German is harder,
Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe. I don't
but
talk German.
probably French is also, yeah.
Yeah, German is tough too.
But so, I mean, in terms of groups, they are quite close,
But
English and French, I guess, right?
German is like more concepts, and in French we have like 20 or 30 words to say one thing. That's the problem in French. You have a lot of words. And
Yeah.
but yeah, I forgot the Germans. Germans and Dutch Aeon could be like a lot of people at the event. Really?
Russian is pretty easy. You can learn Russian, you know.
Yeah, I love. I have I always have a connection with Russia. I don't know why, but I love this country. I don't know why. Since the beginning, I have a
I know
sympathy
there
for
is
Russia.
actually, yeah, there is, yeah, same here, bro, for sure. I mean, there is huge history,
Yeah,
between Russia, France, for sure, for sure. I mean, so, but you probably know, but for maybe 150, like during 19th century, all the like Russian elite were like talking French. They barely knew Russian.
oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
and yeah, there is a story between French and Russian. Remember the in the 20th century, there were like French were privileged to make business with the Russian law and this kind of stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's I've always been like interested in Russia's history and people and this kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's an interesting country, but quite tough, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
what is interesting.
interesting for sure.
That's
Yeah.
what that's what I love from Russian. They are like tough. They are like
I know, no. I mean, actually, Russia's not so tough. I mean, the how the I mean their history is quite tough, and
yeah,
basically the I don't know quality of living or the the gap between like normal people and elites, which is basically larger than in most places,
yeah, and
and unfairness and so on, so on,
yeah,
so on.
yeah, definitely. And yeah, to come back to the subject, I open a group for European Aeon if you want, Seb, and we talk there about that.
Oui,
Oui, oui.
oui, oui, oui.
Merci
Join me
beaucoup.
in. Merci. Oui. Enchanté. Batevko. I actually, I think the most important thing about French is the pauses between. You see, it's the contemplating. That's the most important bit. So
Maybe, maybe.
just offended your entire nation.
Yeah, but yeah, I want to see you in real life, Aeon. Yeah.
I know I'm really like 4 foot tall. That's the thing that you haven't anticipated to go as I'm 4 foot tall. So
Yeah, and on the event in Miami, I was like crazy euphoric watching it live. It was like so weird to see all the people we love at the same place and everything. It was like crazy, and yeah, we had a lot of fun in um, in the comments. Everyone was so euphoric. It was so funny.
it was dope. We need to do something like, do you know what? Like, what's the most European thing? It's probably like
Um,
not talking to each other. Do you know what's so funny to me is that even like the most warm-blooded European is still just like freezing cold compared to like everyone in the Americas. Like a Spaniard seems so
Oh,
like edgy to us up in the north. They're like, whoa, you know, they're like these cool Lotharios, and then you see like a Colombian, and you're like, oh, Spanish people are so European. They can't dance. Everyone's like, yeah, Spanish people dance great, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Have
What's
you?
happening here?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
They're not Latinos. They're European. It's crazy how like similar
Oh yeah.
how similar we are, even though we're so different. So
Yeah,
anyway,
definitely. Yeah, Europe is very diverse. Oh, I know the very European thing. If you want to know, is like English
was it?
people never doing like this the rest of Europe. Not having
Oh,
the same currency, not you just don't like us. Just say it.
difficult, right? The UK is just
But
difficult. We're
it was
basically like,
it was
I
clever.
mean,
It was
Norway's the
clever, in
same.
fact, to do this kind of stuff.
I don't know. I'm not very political, man, but I see like countries like Norway are the same, kind of, but they're just rich. That's what happens. We're poor and poor and dumb and wanted to leave. When you're rich like Norway, you could
Oh
do what
yeah,
you
yeah,
want.
definitely.
You had already your good times before, guys. Sorry.
Sorry.
It's Norway time now.
Yeah.
UK already had its empire time.
Country
Oh man.
PvP. Country PvP is the new meta.
Actually, something interesting about Norway. I had at this holiday party I was at before going to Miami. I was talking with this girl there that was like my coworker's friend that she brought, and I was basically soft shilling her kind of SPX. Like I was talking about, oh, like why is life so like much more difficult now than it used to be in terms of like economically speaking, like the price of a house versus the average wage and like all that kind of shit. And then I kind of started getting into like that's why I invest in crypto. And then I was like, well, like a lot of people like to debate the biggest. I love like quoting Murad because he's just so smart and he puts things like in such a good like way sometimes. But I was like, people would debate what's the biggest market? Is it real estate? Is it precious metals, or is it food? Is it like luxury goods, or any type of product or services? Like what market is the biggest? And then I started saying like it's really to reduce human suffering.
Mm.
And she's like, well, I don't know if that's really true. Like I'm thinking about like prosperous countries, like Norway comes to mind. Like Norway really, like they do everything right. Like they're super rich and prosperous, but they've actually found out the way to lower human suffering. I'm like, exactly my point. Like that's exactly what I was telling you.
Well, yeah.
And like they must
Definitely.
have
Wait,
some sort of ethos that they
ow.
follow. Like I heard like Scandinavian countries, like their prisons look nothing like they do in America. Like even their prisons, they treat their prisoners well. It's weird. It's weird to us because in America we're like, you're supposed to go in prison, live in like a concrete box, and like be careful about dropping the soap in the shower.
Oh yeah,
But like
definitely.
in those countries, I think they let them watch like television sometimes. Crazy.
Oh, it's the same in France.
They do for
I don't
sure.
know though, Mike.
Like what's Norway must have
Mike,
don't
some sort of like
don't
sorry
start
to
like that.
go. France doesn't sound the same as
No,
Scandinavia,
no,
man.
no, no. In prison, in prison. Prisoner watching
Yeah,
TV and this
no,
kind of shit.
French prison sounds. I don't know. If you told me I was going to a French prison or a Norwegian one, Tuka. Sorry, Lee, I didn't mean to cut you guys off.
I really just want to travel Europe
Sorry.
way, see what it's like in front of my eyes.
It's like the South Park episode. Have you seen that one where they
I
do the
don't think
Danish
so,
people?
actually. That newer one?
I can't do it because I'm going to
Is that
sound
is that a
really,
That is
newer?
a piss
really
off. That is a
bad.
piss off.
Very good
If
as
it's
you
like a
know,
newer
right?
That
actor, I
is
might
a
not see.
fucking pisser. Do it. Do
Yeah,
it. Have a
I
crack.
can't even. No, I can't. I can't do it.
I can't do it either, but I wish you could.
It's anything South Park does is can't be repeated. I can't do it. But no, Nick, you should go, man. Scandinavia is awesome. They love you, man, because they don't talk until they've been seduced by the sweet spirits, and you're the king of the bars, so you would
Go
be an
crazy.
absolute
Women
legend.
would
They
drive
would
me
be
insane.
like, oh, they jump on you
Be like,
because
oh,
you're
a pretty
American,
little
and
American
they're
boy
like,
with dark hair. They'd be like, we have very light blonde hair and we're very, very winterized. Like the people in those countries, like, I wonder what time the sun sets at this time of year. It's probably so dark.
it's so like Denmark's quite similar to the UK actually. It's not that far off, but then like northern Sweden and Norway are like it's probably
Yeah, my
nearly
buddies and I
completely
planned a
darkness up
trip to
in
Sweden.
the
We
northern.
keep seeing it on Instagram Reels, like how pretty Swiss girls are, or like, I mean, Swedes are. I mean, fucking like people are posting like, oh, what does it look like on Tinder in like in Sweden? And it's like all blonde girls, and my friend will just send me it and be like, dude, we have to go there. Like, but no, I mean, if I like get the ice broken and I interact with these people, I bet you they would talk back. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like that's kind of how they are. Like they're warm and kind until like once you get them kind of going. Like an American will kind of just say shit out loud. Like they'll start a conversation with you. They'll go like I was at the airport and my flight got delayed like for the second time and this one girl was like, "Oh, come on." She was like, "Fuck this." And I was like, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to." And I was like, "You're good. I don't give a shit." I was reading the Bitcoin Standard. I was hoping someone would notice my book and ask me about it, but no one fucking wanted to talk about crypto. It was so annoying. I'm like, bro, I'm literally reading the most interesting book on fucking earth. The front of it literally says a decentralized alternative to central banking. Like, and these people are just fully complacent, like letting the government control their money. And I think that thing Murad says is also really funny. Like, I think our grandkids are gonna laugh at us one day when the system is completely changed and the paradigm's all shifted, and they're gonna say, "Ha ha! I can't believe the government was in control of your money." Like that's so funny to me. Like having little grandchildren, like at the ages of like 5 or 6, they start to learn like history in school, and they're like, dude, what? The government was just Ponziing the fuck out of our American like civilization, and then they'll be like, Grandpa, like, did you ever like have to use U.S. dollars? And I'd be like, oh, I'll tell you about the U.S. dollar, son. That goddamn Jerome Powell, man, I hate that motherfucker. And I just go on rants about how I think that gold and Bitcoin were hard money. And they'd be like, Grandpa, this is why we're so wealthy because you believed in SPX6900. And be like, yeah, I believed in the hardest, most pure money and economy that there ever was, and I was contributor to it. Like participatory investing, like in Jordan Riz's book. If you guys haven't read that, it's such a great read. But there was this one part. It was like this is a completely different like field of finance fully. Like it's not passive investing like buying Apple stock, buying Tesla, Nvidia. Like you just buy these huge corporation stocks and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm a shareholder and I don't have any say. Like you don't have a board of directors seat where you can actually make decisions about the company. You have like, your votes per share that you get to use on like bullshit and like there's no way you're going to influence anything with even if you had like 100 and even if you had like 10,000 maybe shares of like a Mag 7 stock, like maybe you could influence like one seat on like the board by voting. But yeah, you're voting and they send you out your little voting slip and you're like, "Okay, I voted for who I want." Cool. Like you actually get to participate in this decentralized like ecosystem. It's so like it's revolutionary really. Like it's like a completely new kind of like cultural phenomenon. That's how I like to describe it to people that aren't into finance. I say it's a social phenomenon or a cultural phenomenon, and they're like, "That sounds really interesting." And then it kind of gets their toes, and they're like, "What is it?" Like then they start asking all these questions. I'm like, "Well, it's actually like it's a crypto," and they're like, "Oh, no, no, I don't like crypto." I'm like, well, you like this. If you like a social phenomenon, you already told me you were interested. There's no going back now. You got to get some teeny coins.
They, you know, like that point about the 500, Nick. Like I've actually had that like more and more lately, where I've been saying to people like, we're gonna flip the 500, and like that system is broken. And they're like, oh yeah, but what's gonna happen to everyone's money? Like, what's gonna happen to their pension funds? And I think like that was an obstacle I didn't, not an obstacle, but it's their obstacle in their mind I hadn't previously seen, where they're like worried about. They're like, yeah, I completely agree with you. What a piece of crap. But yeah, what happens to all of the good people's money in there? And I think they almost see it like they almost. I, I I think they kind of overestimate the statement sometimes of like, we're gonna flip the stock market. Like, whoa, you guys are just gonna come along and push the 500 over like it's gonna happen overnight, or like that liquidity wouldn't just be extracted from the 500, and then the amazing like metamorphosis of that value as it gets put into a container of auto healing. But I do notice that their reaction is just like almost like a kind of COVID thing, just like overnight, and just like this panic, like, oh wow, that's, I mean, and I saw it in this one lady on the weekend, and she was just starting to lose her, and I was just like, well, it doesn't just happen like overnight. I mean, it could happen overnight, which would definitely have maybe some of the consequences you're thinking of. But I just thought that was quite funny. I don't know if anyone else has encountered that, but I notice it more and more, and it's almost like we become the boogeyman. Like, you guys, you're irresponsible with your flipping of the 500. Do you even know what you're doing?
Yeah, that's where the joke is becoming funny. Their reaction.
Yeah, like that. What's that collider in where is it? You know, that is it CERN? That big like collider, like smashing atoms, whatever it is, against each other. Like, you, do you guys know what you're even doing? You're 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 messing around with nature, and you're freaks. Yeah, do you even know what you're doing to the rest of us? Flipping the 500.
Yeah. It's so funny when they say it's not. Their reaction is gold. But yeah, definitely the joke is becoming funnier and funnier as we will ascend.
Yeah, it's picking up. By the way, guys, if you're not up and you want to talk, Cryptic, come on up, man. Who we got in Jack? Jack, new Eon? I just saw one of your posts, man. Come on up, my
Yeah,
friend.
come if you want to
Eh,
talk, guys, girls.
Hey, we got a new Aeon. Let's go. I gotta follow Jack.
yeah, give Jack a follow. Give Jack a
Yeah.
Ooh,
follow,
must
everyone.
stop
And
Jack.
everyone that's in here.
He must have the same spirit as me. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, give everyone a follow in here.
There's some pretty much new way on here. Some I don't know, at least. Yeah, Jack.
Jack, what's up, buddy? Oh, he's having Nick level connections.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, man.
Holy shit, I'm speaking on spaces. This is fucking crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
welcome,
are, man.
welcome.
Yo.
Oh, how is everybody? Holy shit.
Good, man. Good you're here.
Good to hear you, bro. Everything good?
Again, this is so surreal. I just started like what, a month ago? I can't remember, but oh my god. Oh.
Bro, a month is awesome.
Yeah.
What got you in the cognisphere, bro?
Um well, it was a bit of a journey, or a bit of a cringe journey. Go bear with me. I'm a bit all over the place. A lot of things gonna be out of order because I'm so nervous right now.
Nah, you're good, Jack. There's nothing you can say that would
Yeah.
that is off, man, at all. Take
Just
your time,
chill,
mate.
bro.
You're good.
Chill.
You're with friends.
I appreciate it. Oh, I'll start with my biggest L in crypto, in my opinion. For some dumb reason, I thought because what this Chinese New Year was Year of the Snake, right? Um, oh my god, I thought I thought Chinese New Year would pump snake themed meme coins, and I aped into a bunch of stupid snake themed meme coins. Oh god! And then look, my journey into the cognisphere was a bit of a slow burn. I didn't immediately get into SPX. I was sort of dipping in here and there, and then sometime I can't remember when, but then everything just clicked, and I'm like pretty much all SPX now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah,
yeah,
we all have a
That's
different path to the cognisphere. Don't worry, Jack.
Yeah, sometimes it
yeah.
is a
Thank
slow
you,
burn.
thank you.
It is.
Oh,
There is
uh,
like an adoption curve, honestly. Like there's some people that are just like, oh, I get it quickly, and there's some people that like I guess if you're really really hyper intelligent and you like consume a bunch of Murad stuff and like you just see the entire cognisphere for what it is like in a brief amount of time. But I think it's a slow burn. I think it should be that way because your conviction should build and compound over time. Like now I'm at the point where my conviction is probably double, if not triple, where it was in like June or July. You know, but
yeah, okay.
it's about getting like that confidence and conviction, and going from just dipping into being like, okay, this is like something I want to make a full part of my life or part of me. I think I see it as a part of my identity now. That's personally how I feel. But like it definitely takes time. I mean, if you were able to understand it very easily, then it would just be like another dog coin, you know?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Speaking of like confidence, like I'm not even rich yet, and I don't know. I see the connections between like early Bitcoin and all that, and I'm just like, screw it, let's go. Even though I'm not even rich, let's go, let's do it.
You're pre-rich, man.
Yeah.
These are the fun days. These are the days we're gonna look back on and be like, I miss the days when I wasn't rich.
Oh wow. What the fuck? Oh
Are you from Australia, Jack?
yeah, I'm in Western Australia. I won't be specific, but I'm
Yeah, no,
somewhere
fair,
in
fair.
the yeah I'm somewhere in the Pilbara. I'm one of the mining towns.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah.
visited there recently. It was sick.
Oh yeah, bunch of dirt and nothingness, but it's a place to work. That's really it. Yeah.
I visited Perth. It was awesome.
Oh, nice. I don't really live there. I don't really know much about it. I mainly live in my town and whatnot.
Yeah.
What's the difference between like I've been to Eastern Australia quite a lot, but what's how does Western Australia differ? I heard like a lot of sharks and crocodiles. Fuck yeah, yeah, that's what I heard,
Yeah.
Jack. What's give me the reality, man.
Look. Honestly, I'm not the most outgoing person. I can't really give you an interesting answer. Like I am on holidays right now. I'm in Victoria at the moment, but like yeah, I'm not the person to ask that question. Sorry.
No, you're good,
Yeah.
man. How about you, Hadish? What's your take on how do they differ? Because that's a big diff. That's a
Yeah,
big distance. That's
it's
like
like
a big.
to fly there from where I am. I'm in Adelaide, so to fly there, I think took 3.5, 4 hours. I went to Perth, beautiful place. Like I'd say Perth is the cleanest city I've ever been to in the world. It's a like mining town, or not town, but it's a mining state. So a lot of the mining that comes from the country comes from Western Australia. And I think because there are so many people there who are they're wealthy, but they are hard workers. They're like very hard workers. And I think they just keep everything well maintained. Like the infrastructure in Perth was unreal. It was like It was like a little mini Singapore, but super duper. Like Singapore's clean too, but it was like really clean, well maintained. Their beaches were beautiful and clean. Yeah, I love Western Australia. I think it's beautiful, like actually beautiful. That and Tasmania. If you ever get a chance to come over here, you must check out Tasmania. It's like going back 20 years in the past. People will wear like actually it's like wearing clothes now because they're back in style like 2000 shit, but they just haven't grown out of that. But they're like but they're like nature, mountains, rivers, lakes, beautiful, like absolutely beautiful.
Come to Tasmania. Come to Tasmania. I don't know if you guys ever watched
Yeah.
Taz. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Why are
Uh,
you doing me like this all day? Fuck.
sorry, it is.
I heard sore
I'm
throat. I'm
sorry.
sick of laughing.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry,
If
mate.
you a new Aeon listening this, just come up, guys. We love you.
Yeah, Jack, well done for coming up, man. Really good to have you here, my friend.
Yeah,
Pumped that you
yeah. Thank you. Oh my god! As soon as I heard my name, I was like, "Oh fuck! I knew this day
Oh.
was coming." Yeah.
You got me.
No, man, it's great. It's like it is kind of you do get the nerves, right? Like it's kind of weird, isn't it? Sometimes that you're like, oh man, it's just a spaces and it's my voice. But I remember the first spaces I wanted to talk. It was in another community a long time ago, and I was like, and it's kind of weird. You're like, wait, why is my body having this reaction?
Yeah. That's literally what's happening right
But
now. I'm
it's
pacing all over my hotel room right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry, mate. Do you know what's the funniest thing, Jack? Is that you're gonna get someone like Andy on the spaces, and they'll just completely relax you because they'll say like the craziest thing, or hype will just come on, and it'll just say something, and you'll be like, "Oh, it's great. We can just we can just completely relax." Like I promise you, man. Like it's the more you're in them, the more you'll just like vibe and just say dumb stuff, and it's the best, man. The dumb stuff's the best stuff,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, definitely. And this is what SPX is about: human connection and whatever, when you come from or how you came here. You one of us. You're an Aeon, and all Aeon are equal.
Thank you, Mike. Oh, oh man.
Yeah, it's very cool to have you here. I've seen, I don't know, Solid Snake 2 and Will S. Will S, you have one of the meme I've made in PFP. So yeah, if you want, guys want to join to talk, like like Jack, sorry. it's uh, it's very cool to talk to New Aeon. I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Uh, appreciate everyone. Honestly, there's so many people to follow. It's so overwhelming. Like I like sometimes I get caught in like the like hopeful version of doom scrolling, if that makes sense. Because oh my god, like I recently saw all the things from that Miami art thing. Sorry, I don't know the exact name, but like I saw spacey stuff. Oh my god! Again, there's so many people. Like it's so overwhelming. Oh.
Oh yeah, the cognisphere is vast now and full of
Scrolling.
beautiful people.
You're hope scrolling in the cognosphere.
Oh, nice. I love
Yeah.
Thank you.
that. Hope scrolling. That's cool.
Plus, think about it, Jack. Now everybody's you're trying to learn everyone's name. Everyone's trying to learn your name now, man. So you're the new. You said you've been here for a month, right?
Well, I've been on.
What was a month ago? Tuco was. Well, we won't. He who shall not be named.
He called me with my dead name. I'm not happy.
That shows that you you've been around a
Yeah,
while, Jack. you
Yeah,
remember.
thank you. Like I was only on X for a month, but like I was like holding SPX throughout the year because like throughout like how hold on, how much time do you guys have right now?
Unlimited time, Matt. Well, go crazy, Jack. Say
All
what
right,
you
let's
want,
go.
man.
Like
Yeah,
throughout the
man.
past year, throughout the past 3 years, like yeah, I was in crypto, but I sort of forgot about it. And then since I moved to my mining town, like it's a mining town, it's a place to work, a place to build your wealth. But like I don't know, just the fact is like there's nothing to do, and like I just got tempted with like online shopping, and like I used to have a YouTube channel, I used to play guitar, I used to have a bunch of expensive hobbies that I will fell into debt for, and all that shenanigans, and like I don't know, a lot of the hobbies, like I had an electronic drum kit, like I did some guitar hero stuff, and like none of the hobbies would last longer than like a month or two, and then eventually, like I said, slow burn throughout this year. I was just things were just disintegrating, and I was like letting go of all the stuff I bought. I bought at least, this is an estimate, but at least 20,000 Australian dollars worth of shit. Let it all go, gave it all away. Did not bother selling any of it. Did not make a single cent back. Even the expensive guitars, like I just let them go. Like I fly it on the Perth and like chuck it up on like Gumtree. I can't remember where I put it, but like I just chuck it up somewhere and like just gave it away for free. Gave a bunch of them away for free. Chucked a bunch of things in the recycling bin, like curbside collections, all that, blah 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 blah. Lifeline, like just at least $20,000 worth. Did not make any money back, and deleted all my old socials, even though I wish I kept them. It's like so I have some visual reference of what I used to be, but it's all gone. All I have is what I got right now in the past month, and like even through all that, letting go of everything, condensing myself, my hobbies to just so far it's just fasting, reading, slowly getting my reflective journaling skills back. Um, Simply just coming home from work. I don't work at a mine site. I work at the airport. I just come home from work. A lot of times I just sit down and just shut up and just literally breathe. No scrolling, no internet. I even turn off my aircon. Just let my room be as silent as possible, and I just let my mind wander, and I just recharge like that. And I come into my second shift for the day because I do split shifts at the airport. Come into my second shift, I'm dominating. I'm like doing three people's jobs by myself, and all the other dudes, they're still good workers, don't get me wrong, but all the other dudes, they sort of sit in the office jerking off on their phones. They only really do work when a plane lands. But like just this going from constant expensive hobby, running away from myself, lying to myself to seem cooler than I actually am to other people. Like hell, in terms of looks, I'm like what, a 6 or 7. Past me was able to attract 10 out of 10 somehow. I don't know how, but I was able to do that. But like the cost of being able to do that amongst other cool people and maintaining a cool status, I had to lie to myself to get it all. I had to lie to myself, and one day got sick of lying to myself, let go of everything. I'm basically starting again. Objectively speaking, at least to these previous people's view, I'm basically a loser now. And uh, fuck, this is so weird. Yeah, fuck it. Here I am. That's a real rough draft of like where I've been. There, fucking G. Yeah,
That's great, Jack. You sound like you've. I love that when you said about just how you recharge is just taking time, man. That's brilliant, man. You sound like you've been on a journey, brother.
yeah. Thank you. And don't mean to make things uncomfortable, but there were a lot of tears. There were a lot of breakdowns along the way. But yeah, I'm here.
No, that's the human bit, bro. That's that's the real bit, man. And I also like I resonate with that when you said like working three people's job. Like one, that makes you of like the perfect kind of Eon, because everybody in the cognosphere is just like we just have like great work ethic here, and so you fit perfectly, man, and
Oh yeah,
you're on your own.
oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah,
Yeah, mate.
yeah. So far, my work ethic is still like at work. I'm still, like I said, I let go of my social media. I like it's like I let go of my old skills and even social skills somehow. Does that make sense? So like I'm slowly getting my work ethic like back online and all that shenanigans. If that makes sense.
How did you lose it, man? Like, or lose it? Like, what did um what did it used to look like, and what do you want your work ethic to look like?
Honestly, what I want it to look like, I have no idea. I'm just winging it. I'm like, what do you call it? Fuck, what do you call it? Proactive uncertainty. If that makes any sense. Like I'm proactively just doing whatever, even though I don't have a schedule. I don't intend to have a schedule. I just post whenever I feel like.
The-
But yeah, I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh man, that that I think like what you do like at work, I think is like super important. Like that feeling of like pride in your job, man, and that doing three people's job, I think is awesome, mate. Like that stuff translates to the cognosphere, definitely, man.
yeah, definitely. That's
Thank you.
definitely it's. I used to be a little bit like you, Jack, and we are the kind of people that are subject to burnout because the burnout is coming when you just turn your back and there is nobody, in fact, and you doing all the work. I experienced this before, and the Cognisphere is the only place I've seen where you're just working a lot, and you turn your back, and there is Aeon working the same as you. And this is so happy to find a place like this. It's the first time I experienced this, and I think you will feel really well, Jack, the way you talk about. I really recognize myself in what you said.
Oh, dude, thank you, man. Like speaking of burnout, like say you come home from work or something, or just like a long day in general, like, and you're just tired. Like, I'm still battling with this, but like, do you guys find like when you're tired, you like your mind also like defaults to like nihilism, pessimism? Because I find it myself when it's a long day, like 12 flights in one day and all that, and I'm coming for work and I'm tired. I recognize that I'm tired, and like I say to myself, "You're tired. Shut the fuck up and just be tired. No more, no less." Little Blackfield voice creeps in. It's like, "Oh, what's the point? Why did I say that to her? Why did I share my journey to her, or my journal to her? Why did I act moody?" Like, just he's like, "Is it not enough to just work hard and just be tired and just be okay with being tired?" Does that make sense?
100%, bro. It's your ego. It's the ego, the little voice. We all get it. Um, it sounds like you are so far more advanced than you actually think you are. You are speaking about being so present. Like when you mention the aircon and stuff, I resonate with that. Sometimes it's nice to just sit in silence, but then like it's just that little voice. It's that imposter in your head, and it's your ego. And if you talk back to it, you can quieten the ego. So my friend who's like really decent at meditating has helped me meditate, and basically he's said to me, you can't control your first thought, like almost ever, which is the reason why you might have a partner and you see some hot girl and you go, oh, her ass looks good. You can't control your first thought, but you can control your second thought always. This is very important. So when that voice comes in, just like acknowledge it as there, like be present with it being there, and then talk back to it, and I guarantee you'll quieten it.
Yeah, no, no, thank you, thank you, appreciate that. Like, I'm getting better at it, but yeah, some days it. Oh my god, I look at past messages of some people and like I almost delete the whole DMs and all that. But like, I'm getting better at snapping out of it, at least. But yeah,
I'll
again,
tell
thank
you
you.
one thing, Jack, that helps me all the time, and this advice comes from currently the 47th president of the United States. Nothing matters nearly as much as you think it does. Let me elaborate. Right now, in some
Wait,
country,
wait, wait,
literally,
wait, wait. Sorry. Wait, him? Is that you?
that's
No
me.
fucking
What's up?
way, him! Holy shit! Sorry, sorry. Keep going.
Wait, why are you surprised? What's up?
Nah, fuck. I'm just pumped to see you here. Not me fangirling. Oh my god.
I mean, I appreciate the love. Here's the thing: I was gone for an hour because I had to go for a walk. I'm doing this thing where it's like I just want to be outside and just not touch my phone for a fucking hour because otherwise I'm gonna be doom scrolling and posting and shit. But Jack, nice to hear from you. I always love when other Aeons are docs too. Gives a lot of more of a literally movement. Look, I'll give you this advice, which again, it doesn't come from me. It comes from the president. Right now, you can pick a random country on Earth. There's famine, earthquakes, war, whatever. It's like, end of the day, if you sent a stupid message or said something idiotic, it doesn't matter that much. It just doesn't. As long as you're content with your own actions, as long as you think that you can repent and that you can look up to the sky and think what I did genuinely wasn't that bad or harmful to anyone, you are absolutely fine. Really, we spend so much time nitpicking on small little details when in reality, it really doesn't matter that much. And I don't mean it in a nihilistic way. I mean it more in a way where at the moment, you hear stories of people dying in earthquakes, starving, this and that. And it's like, we're going to worry here about whether you sent a message with an exclamation mark or two forward. Man, fuck that. It's like I told Nick earlier when we were talking about approaching people. If they like you, it doesn't matter what you're going to say. It really matters who you are. So as long as you're true to yourself, don't even worry about
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, dude. Him. Oh. Dude, appreciate every fucking word you just said. Appreciate everyone. Again, thousand times I said that. Oh my god.
Him the legends.
it. Yeah, I had to come back. I came back to my house. I was like, there's no way this space is still going. And I was like, ah, shit, I hop on.
Yeah, we used to make long spaces. We are used to this. And yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool what's happening. I love to see new Aeon being like happy, being in the cognisphere. I want to do more of this kind of stuff. Like I used in the past to welcome a lot of new Aeon, and I want to find, I don't know, make a special spaces every week or something like that to welcome new people in the cognisphere. I think it's one of the most important thing with onboarding. There is. I always thought there is two critical stuff to do is like onboarding people, but when they're onboarded, there is like the first welcome and the way to make them stay. And I'm not very good salesman in life, so I not I onboarded everyone I know IRL, but I'm not pushing too much to onboard people, but I'm concentrating to welcome people well and make them feel good in the conisphere so they want to stay, which is what SPX is about, being with your friend you love and lovely people. I don't know what you think about that, but always thinking that way.
You're great at retention, Mike. Tuco, sorry. You're great. You're great at retention. No, that was another slip, man.
You just dead named him. You
Dead
just dead named him again.
name.
Oh my goodness. Put another euro in the euro jar. No, man, you're like I I was thinking like if we all said what like our sort of niche is, then we all overlap in many ways. But yours too, Go. I think you do retention very well, man. And not that you're like I don't necessarily that you're going out there with the intention of retention, but your actions create the culture of people wanting to stay.
Right.
Um, and and I think that's huge, man. That's huge. Like if this were a startup or any kind of business, then you hit the nail on the head, man. Keeping people here, making people feel welcome is something super important. You do it
Thank
so
you,
well.
bro. Thank you. And
Tuco's chief
Culture
vibes
guy.
officer.
yeah, but
Chief Chief
100%.
vibes officer of SPX is
thank you
Tuco.
so much, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It goes straight in my heart in these times. Thank you very much. And in fact, I just love, I think what people are seeing is like, I'm not cheating. I really love being with you, and it's kind of a pleasure and easy to do this every day. Like, I really love all the Aeon, so it's easy to do this kind of stuff. And I wanted to say something, but I don't remember. Sorry, retarded. Uh, uh, which was yeah. Go ahead, Seb. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna make a
Yeah, do
joke,
it.
but it's gone now. It's gone now.
It's not.
I just can't be as mean as you two, Koy. And every time I think about just absolutely slaying you, I say to myself, no. No. I did actually one post the other day. I'm going to sound like such a goof here, but I think I commented on monks because usually when monk, this is my version of maybe you, Jack, like when you're like, oh crap, it's that person. When monk puts like a funny post, I'm always like, oh man, that's so funny. And then I'll see people write like really funny things, like put the fries in the bag, monk. And to me, that's I just love like the inside
Oh
jokes
yeah.
and stuff like that. And I'll be like, ah, I can't put a funny post back on monks. Like it feels like that sounds like really goofy, but there's like there's like, ah, he's so cool. Do you know what I mean? Because he was one of the you and Mung and a couple others, Mike Tuco, were the
What?
were, it's actually not it's not intentional.
No, it's okay. It's
It's
okay. I'm
actually not
joking.
intentional. But you guys were like some of the first. Oh, you guys were the first Eons that I saw, and and so, but obviously we talk all the time, and we pass time together
Yeah.
all the time. But it's kind of true. The less you kind of pass time with an Eon in the community, but you see them like Mang. I see Mang on the show with the guys, and we've had a few chats, and they've been really cool. But I'm still like, oh man, it's Cryptic Mang.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like because the more kind of I suppose prominent an Eon is, but the less you kind of communicate with them, the more they're like, oh, that Eon. And so always in my head, I'm kind of like, I don't know, like I get that feeling of like of kind of like that's you got your cool eons in your head,
Yeah.
right? Like Cryptic Mang, that's my cool eon. Like
Yeah.
and so many eons, I'm just like, oh. And so I get that kind of goofiness, Jack. I know what you mean, man. You're just like, oh man, it's that person. Like when Spacey comes on, I'm always like, oh,
Oh yeah.
Spacey's on. I gotta, you know, it's awesome. I love it. I think it's really cool that we have like, you know, we're just all regular people, but people have people just make such good vibes in the community. You kind of you can fangirl over them in like the coolest ways. I think feels really feels good. Feels good.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, Jack, you feel it.
Yeah,
Let your fangirl out,
thank
man.
you. I kind of sorry. I didn't know you were real talking about me. I kind of zoned out. I'm like doing this little workout, like resistance bands and whatnot. But I kind of zoned out there. Sorry.
Nah, you're good, brother. Workout away. That's an Eon. That's an Eon working right there, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel it too. Sometimes I still feel intimidated from OGs talking to me. Like I still have this sensation you talk about, Seb.
It's just bizarre. You're like, oh
Yeah.
man, what is
You're my hero,
that?
bro, and you're talking to me.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah. It's cool as hell,
yeah.
man.
Hey, Cryptic Monk, how are you, bro?
Mang in the house.
Tuco, Seb, first of all, man, I appreciate the words, dude. Yeah, you're awesome, and likewise, same feeling towards you, dude. Bunch of legends in here. Tuco, I wanted to say, how was your birthday, bud?
Yeah, thank you, bro. It was good. Uh, drink a little bit of alcohol. It was like 1 year and a half. I didn't sip nothing, so The tomorrow was a little bit hard, but it's okay. It was very fun with old friend.
That's awesome. Were you with your family? I know were you I saw like you were saying that you were trying to leave and your family and friends were getting mad at you because you wouldn't get off the panel
Yeah,
stream on YouTube.
yeah, it was too funny. The Miami live was too funny. I had so much fun, and I was like 1 hour and a half late, maybe. People waiting me, but yeah.
You animal. Dude, I was sitting there drinking coffee, like doing stuff. I was like cleaning the house, like listening to it, and I hop into the comments just like, support, say some stuff. And the first thing I see is you just eviscerate that guy. Just talking shit.
Yeah,
It was-
it was too much.
for anyone, dude, for anyone that doesn't know, there was like a guy in there that just said something so ridiculous, like send this thing to $1 billion right now if your community is really strong. Like just like such a retarded thing. And Tuco just goes, "Hey, you're gay, but we still love you. Praying for your success."
Was, was that the drive-by? Was that the drive-by comment?
Yeah, yeah. I laughed for like five. I had to screenshot it. I laughed for like 5 minutes because it was so good. It was, it was great, man.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was spamming this. Yeah, just stop it. That's
Oh, that was
that's
so
gay.
good, dude.
But it's okay. We still love you.
Oh. And hey, Jack, man, I've been listening this whole time. I've been cooking, but pleasure to meet you. Seems like you're on some journey, man. Got a ton of respect for that. And if there was anything I could say about that voice, I've definitely had my highs and lows in my life. And when you're at your lowest, that voice is the loudest. But I've found the best way to quiet that voice is to do things you don't think you could do. Get out of your comfort zone, which it seems like you're doing, right? Like sitting in silence. That might not sound like anything, but that is something most people cannot do that, do not do that. So like that's a good start. But even if it's something else where you use your mind or your body, hate to be that guy, but doing something physical that you don't think you could do, right? Like you start running and you pick a distance you don't think you could do, and you go out there and you do it and you don't stop until you do it. Things like that, it makes that voice get lower and lower. And then the next time that voice pops up, you just say, "Listen to me, you little bitch. This is my house." And that's how you that's how I deal with that anyway.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
That's
Say
it, Nick.
no. This
That's
is
it.
resist that programming. Yo, I wonder what you're cooking, Monge. Could it be some cutlets?
No, so I actually just made a 2 pound meatloaf. Meatloaf's so underrated, by the
Mm.
way. So yeah, that one's good for like meal prep, right? Because I'll be able to have that for like a few days. But probably make some cutlets tomorrow. I'll make cutlets every week, mainly because my kids eat them. That's how I know they're really good. If you have kids and they eat the food, that's when you know it's top tier. But yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
on my cutlet grind this week for sure.
And Cryptic, as I got you here, I just wanted to say publicly a big thank you to you because you always been very supportive to me. And just wanted to say I love you, bro, and thank you for. And a lot of Heian here helped me too, but you've been very kind every time I had problems. So thank you very much, Cryptic. I love you, girl.
Yeah, I love you too, dude. From the first time I saw you when you were Mike Flip the Stocks, there was something that I just resonated with, dude. And as I got to talk with you, I think we had a lot of parallels in our life, and it really just comes down to energy, man. That's the coolest thing about this SPX and this community and this decentralized network state is, you don't have to know anyone. You didn't have to know who they were, but you know who they are, and it's because we're super close, and that's how I think that is the power of this community. That's something that you can't really put a monetary value on or a metric to measure it. That's why it doesn't make sense to other people, even in crypto, let alone like outside retail. And I've been like thinking about this a ton, and I was thinking about about it on Flip the Stocks this week, but we have like a cool guest, so I probably won't have time to do it. But one thing that makes SPX super unique is like its ability to continue to grind and like keep that hungry mind state, because it's kind of like human nature to slow down. So one thing you'll realize with like these meme coins, especially the big ones or the ones that got big, is they get big and then they just die, right? And I think a lot of that is like human psychology. I think meme coins in general, if you just take a step back, is just this huge psychological experiment, right? Like especially when you consider like there's no actual value behind the investments, like it really is just a psychology experiment. And like there's this thing called Dunbar's law, right? So I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's like the most you could know is 150 people, right? That's like the most that your brain could remember and have like a relationship with. And I think what happens with these meme coins when they get really big, right? This kind of Dunbar's law comes into effect. And one thing that they don't talk about with Dunbar's law is something called the bystander effect, right? So the bystander effect is people as they get into bigger groups will they'll stop holding responsibility, right? They just kind of pass it. It gets passed off, like in their mind, like, well, there's a bunch of us here. Someone else will do it, right? And like they do these experiments in really busy cities, right? I'm sure you've seen them where they'll stage on a busy street. They'll stage like a child kidnapping, right? Like right in on a street in like New York City or London, and they'll like grab a kid and pull him into an alley, and people will just walk right by it, right? And so what they call that is the bystander effect. And I feel like you see that happen with these meme coins where they get as they get bigger, people stop trying as hard. You know, they're like, oh well, someone else will do it, right? Like there's 200,000 of us, someone else would do it, and you could go back and look at a ton of these coins, especially ones that popped fast, like big and fast, and when they die and you go look at the engagement, it's like sometimes they died because it just was never going to work, right? It was a trend. But a lot of times it's not even that. It could be a great meme. It's because everyone stops working. And I really think that that's like this bystander effect that happens. And SPX is, I would say, the best at that in the sense of it we don't have that problem, right? Like you have like just take that Art Basel this past weekend, you had OGs to new people, you know, like and they were all there and they were all working. And I think that's what makes SPX so special is this ethos has been like drilled into the community that like we are going to persist forever. And I think it's kind of fascinating. And when we look back on this in 5 years, like I truly believe that will be one of the defining factors to how we made it was like it we never stopped. You know, like the OGs, there's still OGs around, and then there's like kind of like my generation, which is like I would say like me and Cow, and then there's people before me, like you. I would say Mike, you probably got in before me, and then there's people after me like Nick, and there's gonna be people after that, and just kind of as long as we keep this ethos, like it truly is, it's going to be undeniable.
Wow, that's that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Thank you very much, Cryptic, for this. It's yeah. I think
Is
the
exclusive.
exclusive thoughts from the
Yeah.
legend Cryptic Monk here in X. But yeah, that's the thing, probably because of the mission, and as the mission is not done, which is in fact a big factor to have a clear and identified mission. And yeah, definitely the ethos and the rules we have is like a pillar in the community. And it's not just like, okay, we have a mission, but it can be boring sometimes. There is this human connection side too, which is like making the glue between all the aspects. And yeah, it's very fascinating to see. I totally agree. Never seen something like that before.
Right, like even take GME, right? Like when GME was like full steam, like there was so much content being made, right? Like whether it was Reddit, whether it was YouTube, it was constant. And then once that table turned and it started to like really like like the price really started to drop, like the content just disappeared, and then it just kind of fell on a handful of people, and then it just fell out. And it was like that. I believe that it was that bystander effect. Like people were like, oh well, there's so many people in this, like someone else is going to do it. And it's like that is a fatal flaw. Like we will break that, you know, like we will bypass that. And in the end, again, like I really think this is just like one big like psychological experiment on just this like a like just human nature and how coordinated, how consistent can a community of people rally behind something. And as long as we just keep doing what we're doing, I really think this is how we do it. Like this is the answer to that.
And I don't think you even have to go that far. You look at other meme coins, for those of you like me who have gambled in the trenches, oftentimes, whether you're trying to run a project, be part of a project or whatever, what's the running time for people being like, someone else will do that? A day, two, three, four, five, a week if you're lucky. I mean, genuinely, I've been in so many other coins before where the bystander effect is, and Mang, thank you so much for bringing it up because it's literally time and time again what I've seen is somebody will be like, "Oh, wouldn't it be cool if we did artwork for this? Not me, but someone else. It'd be awesome." And it's like, dude, go fucking fuck yourself. And the good thing about what's it called? SPX is that genuinely you don't see that at all. I mean, whether it's people engaging in spaces or for example, Murad today out of the blue, no one knew, no one was warned. He posted a video actually about how SPX is the new GME. So thank you also for bringing that up. Where really, even if Murad were to get sick for a week, there's enough people here, there, and everywhere, whether it's in person, online, or in any avenue possible, who will make so much SPX content we won't even really notice. And that's actually insane.
Yeah, it's a great point. Like I think that's why KOLs are even like a thing, right? It kind of goes back to that. Like, well, we're a small community. We don't have a big voice. Let's just get one person with a big voice to talk, right? And then you get that whole lead man bias where it's like, well, then everything falls on them. And as soon as they stop posting, the coin goes to zero. Like it all kind of ties back to that. That's why I personally never understood KOLs. I was so happy that, SPX has like, these people that tag along when price is good, but anyone from SPX that I understand, like they made their name in SPX, like that, and that is how you do it. Like you create the KOLs, like you create the people within the community. That's how you really like create a true community built on work ethic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And which the thing that is very interesting is like hype to make a name with this is like the playground for people. No, the whatever, I don't remember the name, but it's like a safe place where you can just develop yourself and being who you want to be. And it's very important that this aspect stay, as there is no people like just taking all the place and everything. Everyone has his role to play in this story, and we welcome everyone because everyone had his specificity, her specificity, and and we need you. We just need you to flip the stock market. Everyone is different. Very hoodish. Sorry, just a special call. The little Spacey is called on stage. The little Spacey. Thank you. You can go very hoodish.
Yeah, like with the thing about Murad as well, like I agree. We don't necessarily need Murad anymore, but I like to think of it as just it's just a boost of experience to the coin. So the things he's doing in the background right now, when he's going on big shows and stuff, this is invaluable. I don't think these people are buying yet, but I think they're going to remember when the market comes back. And as for the coin itself, I'm not investing in SPX6900 just because it's a meme. Like, I'm investing in every single person here listening, every person I see on my timeline. That is the utility. I'm investing in people, like people who are like minded, who are hardworking, who give a fuck. You guys all give a fuck. And that's why I DCA every day because of you, not because of just some picture, some coin. It's because of you guys.
Hoodish. Hoodish. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that Pedri like I guess he must have presented his thesis today and it went really well and that was like great to see, man, because that was I felt terrible for him last week. I reached out to him. I've been talking to him. We're actually gonna have a call this week and kind of go over his diet and what he's doing with his life physically, any type of exercise. But it was just really good to see him have a W. He had a big win today. I was praying for him all week. Just I don't know if anyone saw that. That was awesome to see.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was like he had a lot of pressure, probably because of that. And we had it the last Monday on here. It was a little bit difficult for him. And I'm very happy for him. It went well. Really, that's really cool. Love you, Pedri.
Love you, girl. That's like all the bits though. That's you coming out there, Mang, and just and being able. You're like the healthy on. Not to pigeonhole you, but you do show up in that way, man. And that's such a. And I know even you've reached out to me at one point, and that was. I think I hear those sentiments spoken of you repeatedly, and I know why, man, because you have such a generous heart. And man, like who could have predicted that in the community that we would have a cryptic Mang who, not that that's your responsibility, but that you in some way feel that you're able to serve the community in that way, and it's like this incredible organism. Like, where's the medic? We got a man down, you know. And Hoodish, I can hear like the kindness, man. You're like a kindness master. I was thinking of you the other day when I was about to respond to someone, and I was like, oh, I just saw your video, and you really just hit like hard on the kindness bit, and I was like, yeah, like we're all these different parts, and I've seen as well, like the stronger some people go, like I think I think I definitely saw Warrior in the earlier days. My earlier days, not the early days, but like of Murad, maybe like overshining the community, and like you guys were saying, it doesn't happen that way. Like the harder Murad pushes, the harder everyone else pushes. So there's no like one Eon overshadowing everything else. And I just noticed that cycle, like when one person goes harder, it doesn't, it doesn't, it only impacts positively. Um, yeah. Oh, and also Danny Elson, excuse me, man. I always just want to say Danielson is come on up as well, mate. Fresh from the Miami vibe with Spacey.
Spacey, you don't make me repeat. You come on. Love you, girl. Oh yeah, and I had a question for very oldish and him. Did you guys when did you arrive in the Cognisphere? Because oh, we have Spacey. Sorry, I will ask you just that. Hey girl.
Hey,
How you
girl.
doing?
Girl, love you, girls.
Love you, girls.
Love you,
Man, I
girl.
just got back. We've been in Miami at the conference, and I
Miami.
just had to come back home, and it's 20 degrees. There's snow everywhere, and it was like, that was so much fun. Like, I loved it. I did not want it to end. And then trying to get back in the swing of work and everything today was just not fun.
Yeah, like a reality
Oh
trip,
yeah.
hey, to go from one to the other.
I feel that it's 5:41 p.m. where I am, and it's pitch black outside, man. It's 20 degrees as well. God damn, I could use Miami.
How are you, Spacey? It was a crazy banger event at Miami. Thank you,
I
girl.
know it was sick. And next year I think we'll have like 10x the amount of people there. That's my assumption. And hopefully by then maybe I'll have a place in Miami. I hope. I really, really want to move down there. I don't know. Nick, how did you feel about Miami? Would you live there?
Honestly, I would, but I'd have to like speed run learning Spanish.
There you go.
Because I was brushing up on it a little. I'm like, oh my god, people are talking to me like I know it. It's like they
Yeah.
just assume everyone down there like pretty much is bilingual. So I'm like, oh dude,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying. Like people that worked at the club were like saying things to me in Spanish. I'm like, no hablo español. I was like, I speak English.
Well,
It was crazy. Me and Taylor were at the club like all night. I think
oh, you
I
guys
would
linked
probably
up
live down
at
there for a couple years.
you linked up at Space on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, good, nice.
We saw like all the DJ sets. Like we were there literally until the sun rose.
That's amazing.
It was great, honestly. Yeah, we shilled SPX to everyone. Like I was wearing the chain. She was handing out the stickers. I was giving the shill cards out. Like we were literally telling everyone.
That's sick.
So
How many
fun.
people knew about SPX already? Anyone there?
Not really, honestly. They weren't really into crypto. Like I thought we'd see more Art Basel, like crypto type people.
Yeah.
But it was just tons of just different ravers and like people from all around the world. Kind of. It's a very international city. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
And
No,
like
I
just
agree.
summertime 24/7. So that's another positive.
Nick, give me 6 months with you. We'll have you speaking Spanish in no time. Don't you worry.
Did a runner. And Eon Girls here as well. We got the whole Miami crew.
All the girls.
A
Yeah.
young girl should come up on stage and talk about all the crazy sick merch she's been designing.
Hey, young girl, you just come here. You don't make me repeat.
Yeah, you don't mess with Tuco.
Maybe you're at work, a young girl.
Mikey, how are you feeling?
Nice, nice. I'm healing and becoming retarded again, so I guess everything is okay.
So when the inflammation goes down from the broken ribs, are you going to be back to your 23-inch
Hello.
waist?
Oh yeah, definitely, Spacey.
Nice. Hey, young girl.
Hey girl.
What up, girl?
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
girl.
Hey, girl. So yeah, I've been designing some clothes. I have one shirt that has the entire script of that one video. That's like the system is broken and you know it. It has the
Yeah.
entire script on the back of it, like no punctuation or anything, super schizo, and it's like in a cool font. And then the front of it has this infinity snake. One's like a skull, like a skeleton version, and one has skin and it's like eating itself. That's on the front. And then I just need to post photos of them, but we're figuring out what's going to be in the drop. So my dog's yelling at me.
Dog Aeon.
He is an Aeon dog. But yeah, the one that's for sure in the SPX Studios drop is the one that I was wearing in Miami that is like posted all over online now. And I made a purple version of that one and a pink version of that one.
Nice.
That's going to be awesome. Like, more merch is going to be amazing. When are you thinking of dropping it?
The one that's online is for sure going to be in the SPX Studios drop, which should be fairly soon. I don't have an exact date. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something I've been enjoying doing since I quit my job. So, yeah, I have like a vision for a website, possibly for like an Aeon girl website that's like actually like for girls with maybe some merch that's like for both guys and girls, but I have this idea for like a really girly website that I want to make.
Nice.
But I don't know. I'm just now entering like creation mode. I just want to make everything that comes into my mind and just work on all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, girl.
No more corporate jobs.
You free from the wage slavery.
I know. Finally.
Yeah, everyone was mad with your t-shirts. That's really cool.
Yeah, I
I
was
like this.
excited cuz I like made it all by hand. Um
Oh.
in Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator.
Oh, nice.
And there's a secret code on it. If you look at the bottom, there's like this wall almost. It looks like a digital wall with like cubes protruding out of it, and behind the cubes that are protruding is the word flip. So if you get it, look for the secret code.
Oh, nice. We have.
Guys, I gotta. This is an amazing chat. I can feel like the American zone is heating up as the Europeans go to bed. But I gotta
Yeah,
love you and leave you.
definitely.
So love you,
No,
girls. Take
Bye,
care.
no,
Seb.
Seb. Stay here.
Love you, girl.
Oi, Persist Forever.
No,
See you, Seb.
Night night.
no. He
We'll
moved.
collab soon.
Why? We love you, Seb.
Biceps.
Hi, Grill Ape.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Yo, Girl Ape has some big news.
What's happening? What's have
Wait,
you
I
done,
actually
Grill?
have something crazy. My Instagram post I posted like with me and the Aeons at the event. And we were wearing the SPX shirts. This guy who this guy who's an Aeon DM'd me earlier and said my roommate from college like knows you. He grew up with you. This kid named Dylan. Like I literally grew up in the same neighborhood as him, and he's like just sent the picture of you in the SPX shirt to our group chat. And I've been telling them all to DCA SPX for like over a year now. And I was like, dude, there's no way. It's such a small world. Like that's
Wow.
crazy.
Oh,
Like
that's
wow.
crazy.
Like, people are noticing. They're noticing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice work, Grill Ape.
They-
You were in
Well,
the right
thank you,
place
man. I
at
think
the
I
right
think
time.
it's all of us combined, bro. We did a collective work effort.
Yeah, shout out, bro, for all the work you put in Art Basel. It was really a really banger event. We had a lot of fun even watching you on the live, so it was very cool. Thank you, bro, for all your work.
Dude, no problem, man. It was like so much euphoria, bro. It was great.
Yeah, it should have been weird for you to see all the Aeon at the same place. People you watch
I think,
online.
yeah, I think it was like for I think it was for like everyone. Everyone was like, holy smokes, this is real. Like this is actually happening. Like
And everyone is genuinely like a very, very kind person. Like everyone was exactly as they are online, but like even more beautiful. Like
yeah.
it
Nice,
felt crazy.
nice.
I think that was definitely the best part of it was just the energy, because everyone seemed so genuine. And it was almost kind of surreal at first because I park and I'm walking up and I look up and Nick's yelling at Spacey across the street and I'm like, holy shit, because it's like we talk and interact online all the time and then everybody's in real life, like in person. And it was just, the energy was amazing. Like it was really awesome.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, definitely. When
I
it's
look
good.
forward to the next one where like hopefully like a lot more people can be there.
Yeah, no, for sure. We definitely started something, we started a huge like wake up that this is completely possible and we can actually make this work.
Definitely. I mean,
Mm.
it was a huge turnout already. Like, who said? Someone was like, "This is way larger than the first Bitcoin meetup."
I think Jesse had mentioned that, and he's completely right, bro. Like there was so many people compared to the Bigfoot meetup.
Oh wow, I didn't know. I've seen the picture on. It was big Bitcoin talk, I guess. Back in the days, I had. I was a lot in this kind of forum to watch the early days of Bitcoin to compare with us, and it's like really the same energy. But I didn't know for the number of people. That's really cool. Really
Yeah,
cool,
yeah,
bro.
the energy was definitely almost similar, but people wise, yeah, we had so many more people in my eyes while I was looking around, and even when I saw the videos, because I didn't realize until after everything ended. And I'm looking at the content, like, wow, there was a lot more people than what I actually saw, because I was looking at the Aeons more than anything, because I was making sure everyone was good, and I just started seeing the videos. And I'm like, wow, there's more people than I even expected come in the venue and just learn.
Wow, nice. It's like all these little voice in my head are real finally. That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope next time I will be with you. I was like crazy impatient to see you, girls. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm French. I'm sorry. But yeah, we will manage to do a European one probably in the following months. And we have been inspired by American Aeon. So we were. I asked to very audition him just before, but him left. Very hoodish. When you came to the Cognisphere, when you became active on Twitter?
I've had like Twitter for years and years, just through following sport and stuff, but never ever like talked to anyone. I think I bought my first SPX tokens August, I think
Okay.
August of 2024, but it was like a once-off buy. And it's purely because I had a bit of FOMO. I watched it like get sort of like what looked on my end like get rugged, and then I just kept seeing people talking about it, and I saw Murad's video, and I was like, well, this is like it just I don't know, it really resonated with me, and everyone was like really nice, and I'm kind of like to think I'm nice, so I was like, these people are nice, and then yeah, our footy season ended that I play in, and I am really community based. So I do a lot of coaching and stuff with younger people there and help them out. And yeah, I just thought, fuck, I'll just start speaking about things I care about on here. And everyone else kind of has like-minded attitude. Everyone's positive. So yeah, it's more community for me. I absolutely love like the SPX community. And the thing that annoys me about other communities, I'm not going to fight any communities or say what they are, but they just overuse the word community. They've been around for like 3-4 days or 3 months, and they think, oh yeah, we've got this like sick community. Little do they know, like it's not. But this actually is crazy special.
Yeah, what I've seen is like, and no PvP when I'm saying this, but other are taking for themselves what is working, and a lot of stuff in SPX working. So you see even scams saying believe in something, this kind of stuff. So they just took what were working, but n- it's like you can duplicate a token. You cannot. Oh no, fuck! I messed. It's like you cannot. You can copy a token. You cannot duplicate a community. This is what's happening. They try to catch a trend, think it's just a trend or a hype, but no, we are here long term, girls. Sorry, we'll still be here in years and years. But yeah, definitely can feel it.
Hell yeah. On that note, I'm about to go get some groceries, but if the space is still running in a little bit, I'll join back. I'll
Yeah.
see you guys. I love you, girls.
Love you, girl. Have a
This is
good
fun.
groceries.
Love you, girl. This made my workday a lot better today. I'll see you.
Nice. Love you, Nick. See you
Love you,
soon.
girl. I'll
Love
see
you,
you soon.
girl. This love you, girl stuff is like too funny. I think it's from the longest space because of Spacey and Aeon Girl, I guess. And I don't know. I think I heard Spacey did it one time. It made me so off. It was like I couldn't stop doing it after. It's so funny. Hey girl. Oh yeah. Um, if there is some new Aeon or stuff, if found Aeon, hey bro, girl, if you want to come and talk, it would be a pleasure. Trade Five Nightmare. And yeah, do you want to talk about something? Do you have a subject you want to talk about? I had I had things planned, but I don't remember.
When are you gonna host a 7 day space, 6.9 day space again?
uh, in fact, I'm finishing some stuff and I'm planning to make a 24/7 radio of SPX, like a radio always running with the help of all of you, Aeon. Like we plan some stuff and it will always be someone talking about SPX stuff and be here chilling. So in fact, it could happen faster than we think. I've already worked on some stuff, but I'm like working at 10 times, 10 stuff at a time for SPX. So everything take a little bit long, but like a lot of stuff will happen at once, I guess, because of this.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this feeling of you can tune in whatever you want and you have your Aeon you love. It's so cool. And as we are worldwide, everyone has a different time zone, so it can be a reality for real. So I will manage to make this happening. And yeah, I don't know if you have something you want to discuss. It's been like 3 hours space. Oh, I wanted to ask. I don't know if she's here. No, she moved. Like, is someone saw Nico recently? The other Nico? I didn't see her for quite a time now. Do you see her? I don't hang out a lot on the Telegram, but if someone have news about Nico, no, nobody's manifesting. I will probably end the space so because I'm tired, girl. But it was a pleasure to host this Monday Aeon Space with the one and only Seb and all of you Aeon. Thank you for all your talks and everything. It was a pleasure. And yeah, I have to talk with you very hoodish. Sorry to see the days you making spaces so I can to take the other day. So we have constant spaces every day. I didn't do it. It's my bad. I send you a message right now after the space end. Is it okay for you, bro?
Yeah, man, that's absolutely fine. No rush. Like I said, I was moving house and now I've got sick, so that's kind of annoying. But
Oh, okay, okay.
towards the end of the week, I was gonna talk to him today and see if we could start like doing a couple this week. I would like to do 4.
Okay.
Thankfully, around my job, I can do 4 like toward the end of the week. So it'll be like your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now, I don't know if that's interesting to any Europeans or Americans, but yeah, I can do that, and I'm willing to do like an hour, 90 minutes, even 2 hours a day,
Nice.
just to do my bit. So just let me know.
Yeah, definitely. We'll send you a message. We have the Monday Aeon as today, and all the other day we can manage as you prefer. So it will be a banger. Everyday spaces will come back. Thank you very hoodish and him to do that too. So girl, have a good night, have a good day. I don't know where you're at, but I still love you forever and see you soon in the Cognisphere to persist forever. I love you,
Bye,
girl.
girls.
Love you, girl.
See you, Tuco.
Love you, girls.
Peace.
Love you, girl.